Hello, everyone. Bow. Bow. How'd everybody doing? I'm just gonna be, having my dinner before we start here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. But hey, Cruzik. Hey, Solax. What's up, guys? I'm actually due to start in like 4 minutes here. We're going to be going into Mythic Uldir. Get that food buff, that's right. That's right. Look at this. Bam, cooking up some fish and chips. Look at that. Delicious. I'm having a beef casserole. We're very Irish today. Hey, Roberto. I'm being invited to a group.
What up?
I don't know, like dagger in the
Hello.
back and title search has kind of been like jumping back and forth for me.
Feels bad.
It's a conjured
Hello.
dagger.
Don't forget beer to restore your mana.
A floating dagger.
Dude, I wish I had beer. That would be so good. But I have no beer, and there's a storm coming, like a serious storm coming to Ireland tonight, so Dublin anyway. So I'm not going to be getting any anytime soon. Oh, there's the
Do
Fido.
we have a plan to do like do a normal run for achievements at some point?
It's an achievement.
Who is that? Definitely not your idol.
Yeah, we'll probably do an achievement run soonish. Next couple of weeks, maybe.
Getting PTSD from the puzzle box of Yorkshire.
Well, we've done that, so.
Yep.
I know.
Someone say this is the
It's alright,
cam for the
let's
storm.
just
Oh,
do the Fetid Devourer one on
what
Mythic.
is it playing?
Have every player hit
Oh
by
my
a
God.
terrible thrash at least once.
Play some
Sounds
WoW
like
music.
a brilliant idea.
Wait, that's
What?
Go outside already,
Bafa
by the way.
music, please.
Yeah,
I'm here.
I want Bafa music. This looks good.
So we're talking the restaurant.
No, some people should arrive.
Some of our 15 minutes.
How much damage does it do?
Terrible thrash? It depends.
A lot.
In heroic, it kills you.
Yeah.
It's like 75% of my HP as a tank.
Well, I'm thinking more like in normal.
Oh,
That should
in
be
normal,
okay.
it could probably do about, like if he's not enraged, maybe.
Trash is a target dealing 300% of standard melee attack.
Yeah, so probably like 90k onward. On normal.
Depends if you're fluffy though.
It depends if he's enraged as well.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the guy,
50% more as well.
the guy I invited
We have
is
more
the
people
out
coming.
of Arcade.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm guessing you can just
18 signed
not
up.
like damage him down.
I still lift it
just
up this
chill
year, right?
around,
Yeah, just let
have
everyone get
everybody
hit
hit
first
by
and then-
thrash
Yeah.
and kill him.
Just waiting on
I
people
think
to
that's
show.
kind of how you're meant to do it.
Turning up on time's hard. It's really hard. You have
no,
to
'cause
like
it only hits one guy, right?
be there
Yeah,
at the
it's
right
the
time.
person closest to the.
Just everyone stick up.
It's
Basically,
tough.
you build a line. It's like everybody takes a step forward.
Oh yeah, you just go in one by one.
Get in line for your thrash.
What are we doing?
We're not actually doing it.
We're just talking about achievements.
Oh, what's the achievement for that?
Oh, everyone needs to get hit by the tank.
Cancer.
And at least it's
Mm.
not unstable Hexen at Aldazar. Yay.
Actually, it makes
to do something that's completely
Turn that on. Actual game sound. Poggers.
Yeah, I still need to do the Warzone hero. I might do that this weekend. I have basically all dungeons to do at least something.
I'm up for it. I don't have anything to do at all for a whole week.
I'm almost. Problem is with Waycrest, we need like a fuck ton. Waycrest and Siege, we need like a fuck ton of professions.
Yeah, you need people with the right professions.
Tailoring inscription. Oh, and I have an enchanter that also has an empty slot.
Yeah, I got enchanting and tailoring on my warlock. So.
But I mean, actually, my DK is kind of a blank slate because I have enchanting, but I haven't leveled it, so I can just take something else and then take enchanting.
Who are we missing?
That'd be nice.
The fuck? Oh my god, oh my god, I can't fucking open that? You serious? Are you serious, Bliss?
Oh yes, Yuta, I got a delicious ring that I need an enchant for the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
How about if I do this,
it's
Blizzard?
not about the mount.
Amazing.
Okay.
I think
It's
I need
about
Kraken.
collecting all the mounts.
No Arkeith.
Also, I'm really running low on Veil Crystals, so...
Eevee's there.
I've been posting some...
Buffy's there. I'm there. The Zell is missing.
What do you need?
Meg is
Haste?
there, Awie's there.
Please.
Plague is there. Maylena. Roberto. Soul Snap. Oh, he signed up into.
I'm
Thermodo's
thinking
there.
it's gonna be a real possibility that
Vaporeon
Veil Crystals will
there.
actually be cheaper than
Yeezy's
the
is
Umber
late.
Shards in a bit.
Yeah,
Look it up.
definitely.
Yeah, shit. We're gonna
What do
be
you
short.
need
So
to-
we're missing our tank.
Oh, never mind. Okay, yep.
We
that
got two
works.
more. We're gonna
Cheers,
be
bud.
two. No, I'm supposed to have a healer.
I'm
We're gonna be
checking
one
the
person
dungeon.
short.
Shit. I'm not a channel source, but
But I don't know, it's kind of hard for the Umbra shards to go that much up, because you can just do it with
I don't know,
like
that's probably
tailoring,
fine, right?
mass produce, blues.
I think I have like 200 Umbra.
Is there a way to like reset position on that? I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter.
Give me, please.
Doesn't even matter.
I don't get shit whenever I do anything.
What's going on here?
I can scrap epics and get like one course leather.
Do you still have stuff, Eshkina? Your cauldron? Because we did have a very short. Okay.
Did you guys see that Sanguisol is most likely going to be a map requirement for
Let's see here.
lists in the next patch?
Oh, that's fucking stupid. Come on.
I'm
I
sat
mean,
at
Yeah, you
316.
just level Eshkina's cooking up, and we have feasts for days.
I have cooking 150 and I have like Iron and single cells I can't use.
yeah, I'm at 316 right now.
Like, and for the next
That's
patch you
not
also
what you
need stuff from the next raid, so we don't actually use it for anything.
The only thing
Normal
the only thing I don't have maxed on my mage is archaeology, and I'm close.
I'm doing that on a paladin at 225 in 2 weeks.
That's actually a good idea.
What, archaeology?
No, I'm an officer. Chat. We could definitely do that.
Oh, there's 5 minutes late, bro.
We're running
Poggers.
RC tonight, right? Book council?
Wait, what?
No, I haven't installed that.
For Mythic?
Personal loot and Megalon.
Yeah, but I mean, there's
for-
still a chance
Brain
someone
away.
gets something they don't need. Like, I
Yeah,
have
exactly.
385
Yeah, and then you trade it.
With Loot Cancel, because now it actually does matter how much of an upgrade it is for someone. Because I mean, if it's like a 2% upgrade for me, I roll a 99, and it's a 35%
You know what?
upgrade for someone who rolled a 20.
I'm gonna be a
It's
good
like, oh,
person.
tough luck, mate. Give me that loot.
How's the volume, by the
Loot
way?
Cancel will actually make sure to actually give decent upgrades.
Are you doing loot cancel?
2 minutes, I'm gonna
Oh my
install
god.
it.
That's why you saw the shards too, though.
Loot council is
Wait, so we're rolling with Loot Cancel now?
such a fucking hassle.
Yes. But
I'd
officers, so.
I'd say loot council is something you simply can't have a functioning mythic team without, Unless
I mean,
everybody is like
the master
completely
loot?
honest.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's gonna
So
give you a
basically,
bit
loot
of
council is you like you decide this is the best person to give the loot to.
So
Which
you
basically, at the end of the day, what that means is you spend about fucking 10 minutes after every single boss with everyone arguing about shit. Pain in the ass. Pain in the
I mean,
fucking
you
ass.
can always, like, the thing is, if you can trade it, even if you get the piece, like, for example, I got the boots last week in Heroic. I got boots on Talak. I actually needed the boots, so I could get crit on my re-origination array, but Uldir had 340 boots, so I gave the boots that was an upgrade for me to Uldir, because it was a big upgrade for him.
like a true lad.
Hey, Arky. What's up, man?
The fuck is my Windows bar still showing at the bottom when I'm full screen?
If you click on the bar but not on one of the icons, and then click back onto WoW, it should disappear.
Nope.
I wish mine did that. I always have to restart Windows Explorer in the task
Yeah,
manager.
just
Yeah, task manager.
Oh, that might just be a display fusion thing then.
Where's
Whenever
this?
it happens to me, I just alt-tab like twice, and then it's back to
Give me one of them.
Nope.
Nope, doesn't work for
I
me.
only have enough money for one of them.
Just go to
Let's
task
check in the
manager
raid.
and restart
Thank you very much, dude.
Explorer.txt.
Just get one more monitor and then save display fusion forehead.
Some of the blocks I had to reforge my Azeroth.
I've used that for. I don't actually want to use
Well,
those.
for
They're
us
so,
here, so the only person that we
they're so
are missing
fucking
is
expensive,
Doge.
man.
We can, like,
Clear the tentacles.
yeah, we can clear the tentacles, and Doge should be here in like 7-ish minutes anyway. So that's pretty chill. Does anyone still need to summon, by the way? I see a whole lot of people
Yep.
that do.
Yep.
Oh, well, let's get on.
I mean, I was there, but then I had to go back to reforge.
For adesso. Alright. I'm ready. I'm ready to rock.
By the way, Uldir, you have one of those UC.
I know I've got the starting soon overlay. We haven't started, so
Yes.
yeah.
You not need haste?
Sorry, by the way, to everyone if I'm sniffling. I can't help it. Well, I probably could like plug my nose. What does this thing do? Hypersensitive azerometer sensor.
The magic of Sims.
What does this do?
It's crit, haste, mastery, and then versatility.
It's magic things. Get better. No. Thanks, Arky. Thank you. Thank you. We actually have 20 people. This is amazing.
Yeah, trade me. With ring in the non-trade window.
Mythic Talak. Okay, so I mean, basically, Mythic Talak is the same as Heroic Talak. There's one big difference, which is these two different debuffs. So basically, half the raid are gonna get like these explodey circles around them, smaller than this big circle. I don't know how big, like this.
Mega,
So they all have to spread out evenly so that none of it overlaps and hits each other. Then the rest of the raid has to stack on the tank, because the tank gets a debuff that explodes. This thing, which does 800,000 damage, so yeah. Each of these does 80,000 damage. So it's yeah, it's a lot of fucking damage, basically. Apart from that, it's the exact same. Nothing too exciting. I think there's more lasers on the elevator as well. But it's all good.
Yeah, let's see if the model can proc a cauldron instead of me.
Alright.
What can I get for you today? Very good.
I'm so broke, I'm kind of tempted to sell this belt. You know what, I will sell this belt back. I don't have the money for that. Give me back my gold.
Holy shit.
3 cauldrons.
God
Perfect.
Alright, we got 4
Doesn't
cauldrons.
sound too bad. No, I'm pretty sure this boss is
Yep.
extremely
Okay, well,
easy.
you're now the cauldron person.
Mother should be extremely easy as
I
well.
can't proc to save my fucking life.
So
Are
yeah.
you getting these summons, by the way?
No, I'm gonna do me thing. Hold on.
Mend pit.
Everyone else just clear tentacles, boys.
Roberto, I was seeing that you guys have some STDBs over there.
There you go, chat. There you go, boys.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Alpha Moto, can you click record?
You're on your own without crap.
I think my pet's bugged out.
Well,
Best
anyway.
summon him back. Well done, Pat.
No, there's actual
He tries.
STD
Oh my.
Bs in UK.
Yeah, I mean, in theory,
Yeah,
this
STD
boss should
fans.
pretty
Oh my
much
God,
fall
the
over.
fucking pet bugged again. Fucking fuck!
Okay, I'm back online.
That sounds like the worst excuse for being unfaithful. I promise, I didn't sleep with someone else. I got stung by a bee. It makes total
Yeah, right. Oh, and ladybugs. Let's not forget about the ladybugs.
They're gonna kill me,
as
the
well.
ladybugs. Like the most peaceful bug there is.
Your guess is Mithrax is gonna be
Yeah.
hard. Oh, Mithrax is gonna be hard as fuck.
The worst.
Like, literally, all of these bosses are gonna be hard as fuck. I think Talak and Mother are gonna be pretty straightforward. Then you've got like
Yeah, I got it.
Fetid, Zekvos, and
Hold on,
Vectis,
back
which are a
boys.
good chunk harder. Then you've got Zool and
Oh,
Mithrax, and then
Doge is not
Gahoon.
here yet.
These are all gonna be harder. But yeah, Mithrax is extremely difficult.
Oh, rip Doge.
It's alright.
I think they're all gonna be very difficult, to be honest. Oh, nice.
Don't forget you second.
Alchemists 2?
Oh, those people can 385 fucking 3?
Yeah, I got 385 shoulders, but I can't use
But
them
yeah,
because
Mithrax
I
is
have
mega
the only
difficult.
piece of
I think Fetid
Azeroth
was,
from
but
the
he's
raid
been
I have
nerfed,
is the
so
shoulders.
hopefully he's
And I
gonna be
need it for
doable now.
reorigination array, so but
Basically, he
no
makes.
385 Azeroth for me, mate.
I'm in the same situation.
Feels good, man.
Oh, here's this amazing chest plate.
Basically, there's. I think there's 2 of these corruption corpuscles,
I can use
and
the
then
chest
there's a
plate from
mutated
the
mass
chest
as
plate.
well, so
It's
it's gonna be
only
pretty
the-
gnarly.
What's it called? Regenerary.
Gonna be pretty gnarly.
That it's better.
Hey, this is Doge.
Hey,
You can summon.
I'm
Oh,
368
the
high level.
cauldron is still here.
By
there's
the
still
way,
time.
if you were wondering,
You can summon.
5 stacks of reorigination array.
I mean,
It took a
It's
5
good.
minute break, so I would have been done faster, but
But it's gonna take quite a while to get
well,
through this. Like,
you
mythic
still give it
difficulty
your
is hard.
14, not 15,
Like,
so-
I would guess it's probably gonna take us a few wipes to
was
beat
just
Talak,
thinking.
for sure. Hopefully
Did
today
you
we can
enjoy
get Talak and Mother down.
Cauldron in the back.
We'll see, I'm expecting it to be tough though.
it's I can
For sure.
I'm gonna crash and burn when this raid is over, I think.
One thing
Actually
actually.
playing Feral Mega Bull.
Doge.
Yeah.
Probably gonna need you to go balance for
You should have said that before you clicked on the
Mother.
cauldron.
Mother.
Alright, the cauldron's still there, it's fine.
We still don't have Aoi here.
Didn't we
Just
put
because
out-
I need your renovate, buddy.
On this side?
On
Oh,
Mother,
Mother.
most likely.
I'm
Well,
gonna
The
go-
silence super good too.
We
Solar
need
beam.
him to fucking silence for forever on Mother anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But no, this fight you're fine. We don't even need an renovate for this fight.
Yeah, Thermoto's got an extra flask, Ishkina's got an extra flask.
A bountiful
Oh, yeah,
captain's
I got
feast,
one too.
delicious.
Just
Since you moved, you got stuck on
Oh,
385,
yeah.
358. I mean, 358 is pretty good. Like,
Also-
honestly, I've been like,
Right,
the last 10
quick
item levels been,
run down again
you know,
of the new stuff here.
been pretty much really
New
slow.
stuff here is there's random people gonna get a red circle around them. You know, don't just spread. Don't be in another player's red circle. And the rest that doesn't get a circle stacks on the tank to soak the tank attack. What's it called? Heart something. Or something.
Enlarged heart.
Enlarged heart. Yep, that's the one. Cauldron was down, mate. What do you mean?
Oh, someone took my flasks.
Bruh.
I've got mine's agility. Oh no, it's not. I'll give Owie one.
Really important this time here to actually place the blood correctly, because the better we clean up the blood, the more space we have to move in phase 2. So, you know, use a movement ability, use something. Oh, that reminds me, Tom. Burning Rush. To drop the blood. And then, you know, back into position to so tank debuff or spread. And phase 3, same as phase 1.
2 weeks out, the internet's
spreading and
tough.
stacking
Yeah.
tank, plus the droplets. And in phase 2, there's a fuck ton more lasers, so I'm gonna mark myself a star. And for melee shot caller, I guess we have the tank that's tanking the blood.
I'd take another one because he might have to go in a different direction at some point.
Why though?
You have to catch up at uni.
Well, whatever.
The one tank is soaking the droplets anyway, and the other tank is tanking the whatever. I mean, I can do a melee shot caller. Doge, do you see those well? The lasers?
I can't see anything, honestly.
Alright.
Shkina? Fucking Doge.
I mean, I can.
Okay. Shkina, I'm gonna make that. That's good. That's visible. Square? Shkina square, so the melee shot caller. Well,
This is the
shot
Mythic
caller, but
waiting in
caller
game
for,
2.
Lasers. It's gonna be blue, and range is gonna be me, the gold.
Am I going to BlizzCon? No, I'm not, unfortunately.
Forehead.
Yeah, I kind of decided not to go this year. I was thinking about it, but you know, it's a big trip from Ireland,
It's actually
and
amazing.
I don't have the
Everyone
money
is here. If the Valican would've been here, I
to
would've
get
had
a
to
like
tell
a
them
laptop
VPS to not
that's
come.
capable of video, even just any laptop. I don't have one at the moment.
Yeah.
So I want a laptop and like a portable mic setup, a portable camera, like to record everything when I was there. I didn't
No
have any of
shit.
that, so I couldn't actually make good.
Get it, just replace them.
Here's Zappo. I couldn't actually make
No shit.
good videos
Yo,
if I was there.
actually, I know how
So I'll
to
be
make
covering it
really
virtual
jealous.
ticket.
Can I have that one, though?
Just be rich. Yeah, I
will
wish.
stab
That'd
you in
be
the neck.
nice.
Alright.
I'd love to be rich.
Coming. Motherfucker. Oh my god, 13% upgrade. Mother. God damn.
I'm so
Alright, let's ready.
Let's go.
No angry assignments. This
Poggers.
The feast was already down before.
Yep. Hero on pole.
Stuck. Stuck on tech.
Does he have the thing?
It's not even happened yet.
I thought it was at the same time.
Yeah, but that was plasma discharge.
Yeah, it's coming now.
We
It's
should-
coming.
We shouldn't stack on the tank because it's hard to move out. Like, we get.
We need to stack on the tank now.
Yep. And now spread again. Cudgel incoming. Move all the fuck away from.
You're done.
Go in
It's not gonna
barrier.
do that much damage.
Barrier, guys. So many people went off the barrier.
Nice.
We're back at the entrance.
Yep.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
If just melee stacks
You
up
can
on them,
AMS
each other,
that?
then
You
I can
serious?
move on them if I have to.
That
do
is insane. That's actually insane, boys. You can AMS the fucking blood?
The thing as well. Circles, not just like range.
Which is why it's pretty important for range to be far away from melee.
Man,
I'll
this
just
boss really
shout
doesn't
out
do
when
much,
to
does he?
stack on yellow. As in me.
Dodge static.
Specimen.
Stack on me, yellow.
Oh god.
That definitely hurt. Intermission.
Can't see shit.
You can
Yeah,
stack
yeah.
a couple of bloods on top of each other for more space for them.
Yeah, you don't need to instantly move out of the blood.
Range stuck on yellow.
Yeah, here should be fine for now.
Feel free to tree if you need to, Lifty.
Yo.
Honestly, here should be fine for like the rest of the elevator for ranged.
Yeah, blue needs to go a bit more to the side.
Yeah, there's one coming through the
Through the middle.
middle, kinda, like southern part.
People need to move now. People need to move.
Yup, it's coming.
Mark people.
It's coming, baby.
Find a safe spot.
Coalesce bread coming. Nice.
Oh,
Right, the wrong thing.
Now.
Vaporeon, you're going to die.
Well,
Oh, not even. Oh, close.
Through middle, twice. Like a
I'm
X.
sticking over here.
Well, this boss is kind of easy.
Ooh, I got
Oh my
dropped
God.
on me. Oh, help! Ah!
I got.
You're good. It's nice.
Yeah, that's all the beams now, so.
Yep.
Kill bloods.
You get the boss, Phil? Val?
Yeah.
Okay, stack the blood on where
Don't take
the
the
coalesce
don't
blood
take
dies.
the blood to the tank.
Kill the blood on the boss, would you? And now focus the other one.
Dude, that's so straight. Can people stack over in more, please? What the fuck was that shit?
Spread.
Can you take it off on me?
Evie, you're right next to me here, man.
Oh, that's too late. Monk S.
Yeah, I was hella far with the blood.
We gotta kill the blood, guys. Oh.
Yep.
Random
Oh,
bitching. The
fucking
ultimate ability.
Yeah, no. Actually,
Alright.
we can combat res one of us here. Chikino or me. Doesn't matter.
Please get the blood in the same place, please.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Down.
Yeah, we got 18 seconds on combat res. Combat res Arkeith when he's wins up. And unless a both druids are dead, our druids will be doing the combat resing.
Get that.
A large hard incoming.
Attack one orange.
Yours, Lifty.
Oh boy.
Come on.
Ooh, that got a little bit gnarly. Not gonna lie.
Run away from the cudgel, really far, boys.
I'm gonna stand
It's
in
gonna
this.
hurt.
No, you don't have to be that far, bro. Just good to
The
go.
longer, the further away, the better.
Half the room makes you immune. So, just so you know.
Don't stand in between boss and the cudgel.
Yep.
Hard coming in 15 seconds.
All yours, Ark.
We gotta use a defensive cooldown on the explosion on the tank, I think.
Yes. On
I-
the large
my-
hard,
yeah, my
everyone uses.
darkness is gone already.
Thermoto, do you have darkness?
Oh, it's gonna hit me. Fuck.
Okay, use darkness on this heart.
Targeted for destruction.
Stack on the tank. On the tank.
Yeah, on green.
Nice.
Add.
Ooh, that got
Cudgel.
gnarly. No idea where that
slow.
cudgel's going.
At this point, just ignore ad and kill boss, honestly.
Takes ages to kill this guy on this difficulty though. Holy hell. I forgot to use the second pot. Well, let's use it now. Better than nothing. Pro strats.
Gonna be in on a large hard in 27 seconds. I don't think you'll guys reach it.
I should be dead by then.
He is well dead by then. Nice.
Well, that was hard.
Nice.
Halo now, first try.
Ooh.
Yes.
Loot.
Ooh.
So,
Oh, 390 pants? I already have 390 pants.
Yeah, 45 power.
Crit mastery is better
Oh,
though.
that trinkets.
Oh, this is gonna mess up my
I'm gonna
thing.
bonus roll and I'm gonna get AP.
Oh my.
I'm gonna lose
I
so
got
much
loot.
haste.
Yeah, it said I got
This
AP
is-
as
That's
well, and then
okay.
I got loot. What the hell?
I'm gonna switch over to crit. That'd be fine. Nice pants though. Nice.
That feels really good now.
What else is this boss drop?
That belt's going towards my
Bracers. The bracers aren't bad. I do have 5. You know
Do
what?
you
Fuck
think
it.
I should give
if
my
you-
wrist to somebody else because they're only 5% upgrade?
Are you able to trade them?
They're bonus loot. Never mind.
Yeah,
You
you
can't.
can't say bonus loot like
It-
mine.
It pops up if you're able to trade, so we'll know.
Nice. Free mythic loot boss.
Man,
Pretty much.
you distrusting me on
Pretty
elevator
much.
phase. You saying Vaporeon dies.
No, I just thought because I was unranged and from my angle it looked like you stood exactly above the laser.
Yup, Kex, top DPS.
Just
Yeah, I know. It was
making
like,
sure.
Kill the
I'm
man,
very-
poggers, go
very
Zappo,
small
go.
hole there.
Guys, I didn't even loot the bus before bonus rolling and I got a trinket.
Motherfucker, Warforged 390.
Oh, nice.
That is haste. Oh,
I don't
that's
actually think that
so
trinket's that good for Hunter, but it's
Oh,
390.
No. Someone, I fucking hate
Can't
you.
really
You got
complain.
it and a socket.
390
Come on.
socket.
Oh,
Wowzers. Wow.
Alright, GG,
Where's the
alright.
first mythic piece?
Crit mastery pants though. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I use my bonus roll.
Bonus
I
roll
got
is
the fucking
definitely a
belt.
good
I don't have any
I'm clicking
versatility
Magnum,
whatsoever.
get ready for
That's
trash.
kind of hilarious.
This is the beginning, Clifty. This is.
I need more haste though. I don't know how I'm gonna get more haste. How do I get more haste?
It's like you
God.
both got the gloves.
I have
and
no
got the
haste.
fucking belt.
I need haste.
Right,
Don't
so
let you got them on the edge, please. Like you're gonna die in a second.
So a couple of bits for that boss. Not everyone was stacking on the tanks. The damage is literally the same as the people who get the single debuff, so we shouldn't need to use a cooldown. The healers have like the healing cooldowns set up for that, which I had posted in Officer, so I hope you've read that. Yeah, so it's important that everyone stacks up because the damage is about 860k, so with the other 10 people who don't have the single debuff stacked on the tank, it's about 86k damage each, which shouldn't be too much for anyone to handle. Everyone's generally topped off, so it's just people weren't stacking up.
I think if the tank just
Gonna use
shouts
my
out
cooldowns. Fuck
to,
it. I think they're gonna be back up by the time we get to this last
stack
layer.
on the which color they have, which would be nice.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would
that was
definitely
helpful.
help. Yeah.
Because
Nice
I
shout
didn't
out
see
to
people stacking, and when I did shout out, everybody helped on me. So
There's a
But
big
even
like
then-
bloody effect on the tank that has it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
the huge red flame, kind of like on Armageddon on Kill Jaden.
I didn't do that fight.
Did anyone else get a debuff every single time though? It's so weird. I got every single time.
Nah,
got
I only got one.
I got it
And that
twice
one killed me.
downstairs, but I didn't get it upstairs.
Oh, sorry.
You may just be really unlucky, or lucky, is all, so.
do we have vlogs running, by the way?
Yes, of course. Ripped my first mythic tower kill, though I was dead.
I saw it coming miles away. Jesus Christ.
Ow.
Can I get a quick summon? By the time we do the strats, I forgot to grab my seals. I had one for Talak, but I don't have. It's from one last week.
I could second. I think I could bonus roll every boss that we'd realistically kill. we should
seals
beat Mother,
because I
no
forgot to
problem.
buy them last
I'm pretty
week.
confident in that. And
Oh,
she
that's
drops
nice.
good
Oh,
stuff.
Oh, those are good.
It's just a
Damn
better
it.
version of what I'm wearing.
Just buy them often. Those are a higher
This would
grade.
be some versatility, which would probably be actually pretty
There's
good.
like 30 items
Plus,
left,
that's
basically.
30 item levels. This ring is, I
Yeah, but
think,
with
the
it-
best
with it
ring
being
here for
VOE,
me.
I think you could trade
It's
it
got
without
so much
stacking.
crit. I'm drowning in crit. I can't escape
Sorry?
crit. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, 370 item level now. Nice.
What's the guild rules on PoE items in raid?
Mythic Warforged though.
How much
Can't
money do we
complain.
have in the guild
I
bank?
don't think there's any better pants
That
in this
is-
place.
I mean, can always use
1.3-ish mil still.
These these ones are haste.
But
These are actually better.
We do
They need to
BOEs,
Warforge a bit.
put the ones that are actually profitable into the guild bank. And
Anyway.
if it's like a huge fucking upgrade for someone, we offer it to the guildmate to.
Do you not have anchor
buy it for
assignments
half
for
price.
this? I don't know.
Um,
Yeah, I don't have half price gold for that. Never mind.
Like Druid's
But
healing
yeah, we
touch.
fund the feast and everything for from Cosmic.
We can start fund a bit more. I think we can start funding.
Yeah, we can definitely start funding more.
Stuff like that.
Like for Mythic, I'd say we start funding potions. Yeah, as you said.
They're really expensive.
We can also
I think
look into the battle scarred runes.
I think funding's like flasks is probably gonna be a step before potions, right?
Yeah, definitely. Flasks are very fundable. Like, one flask is about 2,000 gold, 1,000, 1,500. Literally, 3 potions, 3 battle potions, which is 3 pulls, is equal to a flask, which
Oh,
is...
you can always like put on the guild.
And actually, the flasks, because we can make cauldrons, is even more cost efficient. The potions are expensive as fuck.
I need to go to Uldir and get a bunch of Bakunda's bite.
Yeah, the best thing about one of the best things about details is you can rename yourself. So I'm like me, for example.
As a healer, I mean.
So how did we do in terms of like Talak anyway? Let's put that up for now. Healing touch, nice one.
Oh yeah, but the best
top
healer
healer.
is Aoi because he has a AoE stun.
I think we really need like the small buffs the Demon Hunter has, like I-Beam, to save them for the second room with that, because they need to die fast.
I mean, I-Beam's only 30-second cooldown.
I mean, the real challenge here is just gonna be figuring out how much percent we start moving through.
Man, she got good loot though. Fetid.
Yeah, I'm doing
I actually,
assignments right now.
I don't think this corpuscle is
just doing
even gonna be that good.
scratch.
I might as well eat. These boots, crit verse. I mean, it's still an upgrade. A cloak?
Oh, mega would be good.
Cloak's actually no good for me. I'll take the transmog though. Oh, transmog. Zakvos is probably more killable.
Team 3 was a healer and 2 DPS, right?
Now the problem with this guy is this chest piece is kind of shit.
Taking that as yes.
1 healer, 1 DPS.
The waste would be amazing.
Wait, we're not
Haste
doing
on
3 at a
that,
time?
and minus only 365. That would be so good. This ring is also not bad.
5.
Then Vec just drops the bow.
At least that's what I'm saying.
Isn't that the cheese
nice
strat
legs.
that uses Spirit Link?
No, the cheese thread with Spirit Link is everyone.
Yeah, G strat is 15.
This would be really good. Wait. Yeah, we'd have to kill Zool for the helmet. That's so far on. Who cares?
Okay.
Like Spirit Link Hellstones, then every Hellstone is gonna get like split among everyone. Everyone is like 10 top right away. But no, rest or loot.
Okay.
But the groups are basically once the first group and the second group have gone in. Wait, no. Once the first group has gone in, it's always 2 DPS.
Oh, so it's got fancier. It's got fancier leg plates.
2 DPS.
The leg plates have got fancier bits on the side. That's cool. Than normal. Nice. I like that.
Wait, you just said the first group is 5
Like
people.
normal, it's got these ones, and Mythic is like fancy ones. That's neat.
Gate order is Arg, then Lift, then me, then Reverse some.
The boots should be easy for me to get to. I could craft some eventually. I just need a fuck ton of explosive. The belt's got wiggly bits. I like that. Gloves are
No,
cool.
not yet, but I guess I can just
Chest.
send it out.
I actually think this looks awesome. This set. And then if I go with the bow.
I mean, I just send it out, but you should automatically get it since I'm the raid leader.
I can see it, yeah.
I'm not sure which difficulty this gold bow drops off of. But I think that looks pretty dope. You know what?
Jeez, I'm gonna have to mute that Mythic Plus channel. Holy fuck.
The headpiece is even...
Literally asked for
Not a fan of the head. To be honest, I think I like the normal color the best.
Whatever.
Overall.
Group 2, we can
I actually really like that.
Easies.
Heroic is eh. Raid Finder is eh. The Mythic one, I don't feel like that actually suits. I like this color the best. Is there a bow that
And
matches?
then group
Not really.
2, how many? Like every group is 4 people.
Doesn't match.
No,
Bummer.
just the first group. Second group is supposed to be 2 DPS with stun. Just check the document I made, Pepe Hands.
Dude, there's so many fucking documents. Which one?
The last one I linked like 2 minutes ago.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Where's this come
So-
from? Mogu Sportsman Bow.
So I need to get
I think that looks pretty
those
nice.
with me on first gate.
I like that.
There's 2 demon hunters, so it's alright.
This is what I'm saying. So, lift.
Oh my god, the tabard clips through the belt.
When you
Ah, perfect. Amazing.
Before we start moving through the second gate, do you think you're going to need innovate by that point?
For the first gate.
Oh, we can just chill out here,
you know,
chat.
I got you down as tree, and then in
It's gonna be a
brackets,
bit until he
innovate
works out what
needed.
these groups are.
Needs no useful, yes, but I don't personally
Sending
need
4
it
people at
because
once is
my
fucking
main spell
brave.
that uses rejuvenation and that
So,
is already reduced
we'll
by
see how 4
50%.
people works.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't do 4 every time. It does
so-
30k damage to everyone.
I
So
can
4
use
people,
my
that's
own.
120k damage
yeah, you keep
as
your
they
own
walk
for if
through.
You need it, and then dodge.
Which will almost one-shot most people.
So
He'll be left with 4,000 life.
The point where
Lol.
Aoi needs to start healing, which is after Lift's trank.
Best to
So
have some
basically
big
when, like,
CDs
most of
up
the
for
groups are
that.
through.
Quick thing, Roberto, I just want the healer order. Which healer goes in second, third, and fourth? I know you're
Which goes
fourth,
in
but
second, third, and fourth.
I know you're last, Roberto, but Arkeith is second, I guess, and Lift It Up third, or?
Lift it up second, Arkeith third, because Arkeith, they're gonna be more damage on more people on the other side of the room. I think Holy is better for most.
We'll see how my energy levels are, by the way, when we finish. I'm gonna have to go back to normal. I just realized this.
Goes through the gate.
Because I wanna...
And then they're both conjoined for the
I wanna
second
get this
gate,
stuff.
So they can
Hail
go
some
in whichever
content.
order, but then third
Oh,
has to
Mithrax
be
and
Aoi.
Zakboss drop these.
Aoi.
Just
And
back
then
this.
me.
I'm gonna have to maybe like poke normal or run normal with my hunter for some transmog. I want this set. Real bad.
Like, I already have Aoi.
Depending on my energy, I might play some Assassin's Creed after this. We'll see how I hold up and how the storm goes, because it's due here
chill.
at 10. It's half 7 now. We got 2.5 hours until that
Raptor
arrives.
makes my shields
basically
do 300% rather than 100% shield. So that's basically big dick shields for blast groups going through.
I love
I
big
need to go
dicks.
through.
Oh, big dicks are the best dicks.
So Doge.
Yes.
Basically, when
The main
Aoi
thing I'm
needs
interested
to
in
heal on the
in
other
this
side
fight
of the gate
is,
like his point, he'll need you to innovate him. So you're well, basically when I call that.
I'm mostly interested on this one to see how the ads go, because the
Gerald,
ads die so fast on
that's
even heroic. They're just
so
dead
we'll try and get that called out for you.
really quickly. So it'll be interesting to see
it'll
what
be
it's
on
like now
first
that they're
gate.
tankier. It could actually be more of a problem. But there's 3 different types of ads. So like tanks, when they go through, make a resistant bacterium, which I think just buffs all the ones near it. And I presume this one is very tanky. DPS make this one, which a thing has to be kicked. Simple enough. This one, the healer one, is bad. Puts a dot. And the dot does a fuck ton of damage. Basically, they have to run out 10 yards away from everyone, get dispelled. If it gets dispelled
that's
near
what I got.
people, it spreads to them and it just
I'm
wrecks
doing
them.
team
It's
7
kind of a disaster. That get 30k damage every second for 8
Because
seconds.
that's a lot of fucking teams going through.
It's like 240k. That's more than enough to kill everybody. It's pretty brutal.
The first like 2 or 3 groups can probably go through quite quickly on both gates, because they are going to be like disgustingly healed.
I'm gonna say it to Uter afterwards. This should really be done before the raid starts. Like at least a rough structure. Doing this all from the start.
It's 33k.
It's such a waste of time.
So a 3-person group would be about 99 or 100k.
Anyway.
So that's about
Gonna be
60%.
Gonna be 120k then on the.
You know
first
what?
one, so
Probably
it's
wait.
Yeah. So we've got salvation.
That's Can I check
Wait,
Okay.
it doesn't it kind of
Yeah.
doesn't make sense because right now.
Can I dressing room my character?
No, I need Rapture for last group lift.
I want to see what the new stuff for.
You just update the ingress item.
Let me see.
But isn't the
yeah, 1 second.
gate order stuff the ones that you use.
Night elf female.
Oh.
I'm kind of curious if I can see what I'm gonna look like as a.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Hey.
Shout out to the future officer, Officer Yeezys.
Yeah, shout out. Doge, the officer who turned up late.
Who here is not using weak auras? Because that's kind of something you should be doing to try.
This takes a long time to load.
Mythic, 'cause
Oh, there we go. This is what I'm gonna look like, maybe.
I didn't do. I don't have weak auras.
Man, that's pretty PogChamp.
I mean, I use weak auras for raid cooldowns. If that's
So, hang on.
What's up?
Well, not weak auras actually. I use.
I think that's the hair. I think that's the hair color I have. Let's actually make me.
So we're gonna have Desu, Relina, then Soul Snap, and me, I guess.
I don't know. I look something like that. What markings do I have?
Or do we use like mega healing cooldowns?
I don't even
on,
know
like, the
what
final group
markings
that's also for
I have.
people? Or
I
is
feel
it
like it's those. I don't know. What do I even look like? Oh yeah, it is those. A different skin color. Am I that
So
skin
like
color?
last group we sent in 4.
I don't know. I think it's that.
Or you just use 5 heal.
So I'll look something like this.
Yeah, it's a 4 to 5 heal fight.
Wait. Wait. Where's the Night Warrior thingy? No. There we go. Oh damn. Oh damn.
So like this, or
Oh, doesn't
does
want.
Team 8 just the last 4?
Okay. That's kind of cool though. If I change hair color to like white or something. Oh wow.
Yeah, I think like this seems fine.
Man. Damn. That's pretty gnarly. Mail armor. Okay.
We could send to.
Let's say BFA.
Remember that we were gonna
Amazing.
I mean,
Amazing.
like we'll see then. Like if I call Team 8 and Roberto, you just call if Team 9 also moves through. It's just you and Vilfreya, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's put this on.
Can we get another feast for the people?
That's kind of cool.
I think they did already. Yeah.
That's
Well,
quite-
Pepe hands. I was
That's pretty
busy
cool.
doing stuff. Guess
Alright,
I'm
great.
using personal.
Are we actually doing it? Are we
The
going?
priority
We doing
on
it?
The
Poggers.
ads.
I'm ready.
Well, you should basically just kill them all.
Group 5.
And avoid
Poggers.
them getting cast out.
It's happening.
Try
It's happening.
to
5 months though. Thank you so much,
use
Doge.
interrupts on DPS
Ultimate
ads,
Twitch Prime supporter.
The 2 new ads, they can only be stunned or moved.
Right. I'll actually do a quick run through with that. We're gonna have 2 new types of ads that come when a tank and a healer pass through. So the healer ad, they're only interruptible by stunning them. And when the cast goes through, a player gets a debuff on them that buffs the nearby ads.
I'm gonna be a Night Warrior.
So the player has to move out of the group, then get dispelled and back in.
I have so much crit.
But we can completely avoid that by, as I said, completely just stunning every single
Thank
cast.
the
and
Doge.
killing
Thank you.
it. The tank ad. What does
That's
the cast do
beautiful.
there? Like I know it's only interruptible by
Thank you so
stuns,
much
but
for that,
I don't know
Doge.
what the tank ad.
It's very kind.
Okay. So yeah, just like really important
Plate
to keep
helmet.
the AoE stuns for the tank ad. But you know, we do have only 2 of those spawning. One in the beginning, one in the end. Another really important thing to note here is that the lasers happen at the exact same time in room 2. So in room 2, we will first get the ceiling lasers, so we walk into the circles, then we're safe there.
Sorry, this is gonna be so easy for me. I can just move and shoot, no problem.
Then the lasers from the sides come through with a hole where we pass through, or where it passes by us or whatever. And during that time, we can have the cleave of Mother overlap, and we can also have fire happen at the exact same time when we're stacked in the ceiling laser.
I wonder.
So what we're gonna do here is,
guys, how many tries do you think it's gonna take
we
to beat
stack
Mother?
completely as a group behind the boss.
I'm gonna say it takes
And when the fire
5
happens,
tries to kill her.
the tank moves one way, and the group moves the other way. So the group moves backwards from the boss.
We may one-shot it
basically,
though. I don't know. We one-shot Talok.
Moves her somewhere else.
I feel like Mother's
on the
gonna be
other
quite a
side.
bit harder.
And
I'm
then
gonna
when
say
the fire's gone, the melee DPS can go back on
I'm
that.
sticking with 5
on the boss
as a rough estimate.
But yeah,
But maybe
that's
more,
about
dunno.
it. What percentage do you reckon we need to start at?
Since they're out of team, I'd say maybe 30%. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll try 30.
The 2 of Fathoms. That's actually worth quite a lot of money. Thank you. Apparently,
I mean, are we just gonna do it after the?
I can make a Darkmoon deck Fathoms.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you.
So with the
if I
group,
manage to actually sell that for 3,000 gold,
so
that
it
will
does
improve
actually
my
go
3,000 I
like
have.
that, or
I have
is there
130k
many groups
overall.
who actually go on packs of 4?
This is the first time at Mythic.
Only those groups. Like
Yeah.
If I say team 1, team
3
1
tries?
uses 4.
Okay, 3
Team
tries sounds
2,
reasonable.
2 go through. Team 3, 2. Team 4, 2. Team 5, 2. And so on. Team 8, that's gonna be shouted out by Roberto if he also passes through with Freya. If the group is healthy enough and if we have the healing cooldown to back it up.
Alright.
Also, guys, please take note that lasers also gonna come together, so from the ceiling.
You know what? I'm
all
even
time.
going to remember
Okay.
to use my potion this time. Remember to use my combat potion. It's gonna be amazing. Just wait. Ideally, I guess, so we do one on pull, then hopefully we get like an aspect of the wild in each room, so in room 3 we can maybe overlap the end of the potion with that. I have no idea how long this fight even takes.
It kind
So.
of makes it easier in Mythic with the lasers at the same time.
Something to work out.
Yeah, you just always have
always
them
have
in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Called in groups, by the way, like official.
I am.
Okay. So for gate 2.
This first group is gonna
Lifty's tree.
own our health
before you start
bars.
moving the
I'm
first
gonna
group through the
bet
second
we're
gate,
gonna
could you
wipe
give
at least
Lifty a
once
head up, and then
from this first group being
Lifty,
4
once
people at
you've got
once.
your hots like majority out.
People are gonna forget
prioritising
to use
people in
defensives and
one
they're
group
gonna
two.
explode.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
give a
use
heads
survival
up,
of the
and then we can
fittest.
start moving groups through, and then I can.
I'll
tell
save
him
aspect
to pop his head.
for something. I don't know
We can
what.
get
For
it
something though.
Probably 2 or 3 groups through. like
Maybe
that.
I won't save. I don't know. I think this one has a shorter cooldown, so I should use this. Actually, no, they're the same. They're about 3-minute cooldowns. Alright. Poggers. This is 20%, this is 30%.
And we heroism
Hey ho, let's go.
on pull for now.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Report, boys. Let's go.
Only
Here
the
we
tank
can be
needs
nice and
heals.
spread.
Healers just do damage for now.
Oh, that reset was actually not good. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. I think the wind is a bit stronger. I'm actually not sure about that. It's hard to say for sure. That's a nice reset that time.
Okay, team 1, go through.
Salvation.
Ooh.
Wait, how did I get aggro?
Team 1, go.
Come on, team.
I totally forgot to use defensives. That hurt a lot.
Let's have a leg sweep.
Oh, we first.
They ship down.
Team 2.
Kill yes, come on, guys. We need more DPS here. Come on.
Team 3.
It's getting intense in there. Ash, 1 dead. It's gonna be a wipe for sure.
Team 4. Oh, we gotta be quick on this bitch. Oh my god.
People are like, yes, the dice needs to die way faster, right?
Yeah, I got punched by one of them.
Team 5.
Doge, you want to look to innovate an arrow, please?
Oh, Flame Corruption's gone through.
Rip. Nah, somebody dead.
And the room is at 100% energy. Already.
Yeah, no, we need to move really quickly.
Okay, so not 30%.
This one.
No, 30% was fine. I started saying at 35.
Another
Swipe it.
thing is
Yeah.
skip to 3 at a time. Like, recommended is 3 to 4 at a time, I think.
So you have to go on this circle.
Might as well just start moving straight away. Like, there's no point waiting. We've only got 2 minutes, and then we can heroism in last room and burn.
Yeah, we could do that.
So okay.
There's basically this boss is like mind-numbingly boring for me. I have literally nothing to do here.
Like as they start
it's
going
like
through,
as
not
group
once
5,
the,
like
the
you know,
damage
like
is
it was a
coming,
wipe
so you
before I
want
even went
your
through.
salve to hit like as the first person goes through, if that makes sense. Lifty, your trank is like.
So
when we move,
basically,
like a next set of groups.
The ads can't
So
die
it's
that
like-
fast at the start. They have to basically
So
groups
not like
1 and
on
2
group
have
two,
to
so you got
coordinate their
there's
CC
9
properly
groups,
and handle
there's
the ad
4 healers,
abilities.
So group 1
There's
and
basically
2 is
nothing for me to
4,
do, so I'm not
let's
moving
say
into
3,
the
4
end.
is yours,
so
5 and 6 is Ali's, and then the last
I've just gotta DPS the boss.
most
It gets more interesting in room 2 because there's actually stuff like
So you
stuff that
want to
actually
look
matters to
for
dodge, like
sort of
lasers as
group,
well.
your own group basically.
But for
You
me,
feel
there's
free
not
to
much.
Look
Yeah,
to
then I will try to
trank
move
around that.
Just
towards
chilling.
first person and then start trying.
5 wipes might be a bit generous.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
I say between 5 and 10.
Quite nicely, and then
we kill her.
we should be able to move group 4 through.
Wait, you're choosing the groups or not?
In the second room, try to save your stuns. Like, don't use your stuns on the DPS ads because you can interrupt those, but use your stuns on the healing.
Okay. This is basically how many
Also,
attempts does it
there's
take
too many healers
before
going through too quick.
the
Like, I
first
can't
few
heal
groups work out how to
fucking
rotate
A group on my
CDs
own.
in terms of
Arc
CC on
really
ads?
needs to kind of be around group 6, maybe 7 at a push.
I honestly,
There's
I'd much
3
rather be a
healers for
class
half
that
a
would
raid
actually
group
useful. I'd much
versus
rather be
one
like a
for
balanced druid
half
here,
is-
so I could go
it's
through
not
and actually
balanced out.
coordinate stuff. There's nothing interesting for me to do though. It makes me cry. I just have to sit around. Just sit around until the first few groups know what
I mean,
to do.
you can go 5 healers on this fight.
It's kind of like
No,
Cahoon. It's
we
just
don't.
like just wiping over and over until people that do the orb running work out how to orb run.
Popping personal
And it always takes much longer than you want.
Type and fortitude when the first group goes through.
Anyway.
I highly doubt it.
I mean, that would probably, like, most people have some sort of ability to redo.
So, for example, I say they go through.
it
So that
depends on
first
what the
group,
healing cooldown is.
it's gonna spawn 1 tanky one,
Up
2
by
DPSy
5 or
ones,
something.
and the viral one. One thing that'd be useful would actually be a kill order. I don't know what it is. I presume kill the viral one first, then these, then that. But I don't actually know. It could be the other way around. Who knows?
No, we have healing cooldowns.
I
Like,
gotta
the
spread
healing on
for
group
that.
1 was no problem at all. Like, we were chilling.
And then you can kick those, obviously. You have to stun
Right,
these
yo.
casts if possible.
I switched crossfire. Ooh, I type one there.
But I mean, our group setup is
I
seems
switched
pretty
crossfire
good.
and Arkeith. So team 5 is layering crossfire, team 6 EV Arkeith.
Like, they got a blood DK, so that's
And,
you know,
yeah.
it's pretty decent AoE damage.
So I'm gonna
And self-healing.
call for.
And we've got 2 demon hunters,
team
which is
1
plenty of
at
AoE
maybe
damage.
20.
And then a monk, which is a
Because
leg sweep
I'd
healer.
I'd
So it's
still
pretty
like
solid.
to have heroism on
Then we've
this
got
here
Yeezys, so we got a balanced druid,
until we get a bit more comfortable. Like on
which
control.
is, you know, like, again, solid AoE and solar beam. And Mega, which is the Windwalker monk, which is really good burst. Again, and AoE. Then we've got Blake, which is, I think, Frost DK. So should
And
we
if the
get
groups are too awkward, I'm gonna do 3 people for a group.
So I think our group setup should be just fine.
Hold.
One thing actually,
Might wanna
Wardesu.
Remorseless Winter by then.
I would say Wardesu going late.
think that would be
It's
better?
maybe not ideal.
It gives
That's
you a
one
lot
thing I
of,
would change. I think
runic
mages, a little
So
bit
it's really
awkward.
good for your
Certainly,
first phase.
Warlock wants to stay here. Anyway, it's not my business.
Thank you.
Okay, healers, DPS.
Initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Oh.
Ow, that's on me.
CR?
No, because it means less people going through gates.
Okay.
Ooh, I set up max energy way too long there. That was a mistake.
Should I hold back on DPS for the over aggro or?
No, Buffet needs to be able to take it.
It's about.
Team 1.
South now. Beautiful.
I should actually activate that sooner. It's 6 seconds. I've got time for that. I've got time for that. We've already got one dead. Poggers.
Team 3.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Team 4. After this wind.
Can they have trace? Never mind.
No, I don't have it.
People are overlapping this sucks. Can you not? Please.
I'm gonna do stun orders.
You can have Juicy tank the boss in the start. By the way.
You guys need to get good. I mean, I clear this first time every week in LF4. Standard YouTube comment. Oh my god, man. Like, the longer I do YouTube and stuff like that, well, basically, like, yeah, the longer I do YouTube, the more my hatred of YouTube comments increases. It's like, it's funny, it just wears you down. Like, over the years, it just wears you down.
Fewer teams going through.
At least for my trank, I have not yet cast it because it just doesn't look like it's worse so far.
Yeah, group 4 definitely. I just whispered you back.
Yeah, but if we add one more ad, it could be problematic. That's not really about healing. That's more about killing the ads and stunning them. Yeah, problem.
Is Doge dropping his beam?
Yeah, I don't know. Doge, are you dropping your beam as soon as you're...
I mean, Mythic's harder than LF4?
No, not
to be honest, LF4 can be pretty difficult. I would say LF4 is probably more difficult than normal.
Only the first group is gonna be like,
just because you've got the extra difficulty of people in LF4. Whereas in normal, they can have some sort of a brain.
Honestly.
I could go in team 3 maybe. So we have more AoE damage.
Okay, intellect, by the way.
Yeah, it's probably a lot better to have Plague on the boss, by the way, like Colt, because Frost is like purely single target. Nothing but single.
Yeah, switch me and Plague. I'm gonna go team 3.
I would say Wardesu has no stuns at all, but you see the mages have good burst AoE with Frozen Orb and Comet Storm. Actually, he's probably got Comet Storm too. I don't actually know. Yeah, Comet Storm. Okay, so he actually has got pretty good AoE burst then. So mage is probably not too bad. I would have thought Fury Warrior would be pretty decent as well.
Arena, team 7, Wardesu Plague.
I think sending the hunters later is pretty good.
Would you like to be earlier as well? Are you arms? Oh no, you're Fury. Still really good cleave.
Yeah,
Once we get the
Vaporeon's doing really good
first few
damage
set of
here.
ads,
Oh, it's
then
Army to
gonna
Dead.
be 2 by
Okay,
2,
still
and
though.
gonna be enough DPS to burst them down.
I would think. I don't actually know how Unholy works. I think they've got pretty good AoE.
I think once we've cleared the first 3 groups, it should be fine.
It's like Ashkino, Thormodo, Yeezys, Aoi. That's 4 AoE CC abilities. That's kind of all we got. I think the druids can probably knock these things around with like typhoons and stuff. Anyway, it's really not my problem.
Getting that Comet Storm in there is always nice.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, honestly, stun order, you either just shout it, stunning, or we just do it.
Let's call it Aoi first, Dormodo second, and Ashkina third.
Yeah, that's what we did last time.
Yeah, Aoi is definitely first.
Like they cast it like 6 times.
Did you guys maybe try to go purple rock? That's because the problem. Team 1 or 2, like just hold down like one at a time. Just a suggestion.
Do we know how much time there is ish between we put people through?
Not that long.
Come really fast.
Like 10 seconds, maybe 15.
Well, then you
Because the-
basically
15
only
is too
need
slow.
4 people. If you have 4 people rotating, then you have, then you should have just about enough.
So we gotta get through into the next second room. The second room is harder. I don't think it's gonna be a big
Because as
problem.
soon as we
And
get
we
the
gotta get
first
into
set,
the
that's
third
it,
room. I think if we all get into the third room, she'll basically just fall over dead. It's essentially just
hold
making
out
it
those
work to
stuns
transition
as,
into
like,
that room
much
with
as you
everyone
can.
still alive.
So Aoi,
So it's like healer
stun,
cooldowns,
Nishikina,
and it's the
second
groups
stun,
doing their
Komodo,
job.
third stun. Then you're already gonna have Mega and Yeezys with you. So Mega does the next stun, and then Yeezys is that
Yeah, I'd really like to be a different class. I mean, Hunter's is really nice for this.
If you fuck up your
Hunter's
stun or
great,
something, just call it
but
out.
I'm like, I don't do anything really that
Doge
interesting.
Can come up with the silence earlier.
Like, I don't have any AoE burst at all.
Alright.
I mean, just BM Hunter doesn't have any burst damage in general. I've got really high sustain damage, though, on the boss. So that's nice.
No problem.
Basically unaffected by the wind and the fire.
Right before
everything.
The bolt.
I'll lift it up. You ready, mate?
Yeah,
he said back in a second.
But yeah, we're actually not too bad, and I'd say our class setup is really nice for this fight. To be honest, like I'd say the Warlock is the only one that kind of suffers, like has to go late because it's ramp damage. Actually, the Shadow Priest as well. Shadow Priest sent over very early.
Your weapon, and then you just.
I guess Shadow can spec into burst, but I mean, group 6, you're not even gonna need AoE burst. I mean, they go fast. I don't know. Personally, I'd probably be sending the Warlock, the Shadow Priest last. I guess the Shadow Priest doesn't really do any damage though. It's kind of shitty.
Wouldn't that mean that my Pillar of Frost, like a big part of its uptime, will be outside of breath?
It's more like when you have like the pillar time is still long enough to be your entire breath.
Yeah.
You don't keep that breath for that long. So pillar runs out just about the time your breath runs out, and that's when your pillar's about to run out. That's when you use your Frostworm's Fury in the end. So that's your full burst.
But I mean, my pillar is 15 seconds. I can easily hold out breath for 20 plus.
I'll probably keep maining Hunter for a while.
I mean, you can try and
I'm not
weave in
sure.
the pillar after the remorseless.
I mean, my Hunter's geared, so might keep playing Hunter for a bit. I was considering doing some Warrior, but I probably kind of need to be ranged more. Or I could play Rogue. I like Rogue, and we have no Rogues at all. So I think being a Rogue could be kind of useful. I'd have to level up my Rogue, though. So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Funsi protocol activated. Our section protocol initiated.
Resets.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
We're locked in. Oh no. Like, I can keep full DPS up during this. I guess mages probably can as well. I forgot to pop a defensive. You know what? I don't think I even need to. I think our healer's got this.
Team 2.
I probably pop my defensive going through.
3.
Might be better.
That's my stun.
4. Oh no, not yet, not yet. Mega's almost dead.
Fuck, there goes strength.
Kill.
4 now.
Still alive. That's good.
Come.
5.
As soon as you come, just stack up on the markers, please.
What am I building not cast there? The heck? We're through!
Come.
It's looking good.
85.
7.
I got stun up.
Doge and overweight Aoi.
8.
This could get a little messy.
Come on, people, come.
I can't. Haha.
Where is there on the?
And final team, go. Oh fuck.
Yeah, we need to go straight away. We can't wait for energy. We just need to get to that last room. Heroism
I
burn.
mean, we went at 35 here, so we can go at 25 without any problems.
Yeah, we're cutting it too close. There's no point keeping her in the first room. The last room is
We can squeeze way more people through. Once we get the first 3 teams going, we can easily get squeezed more.
This is quite cool with the
actually,
beams, though.
We
I like
could
that.
have done it exactly like this here, but the one problem.
We just need to go
I think
earlier.
was it lifted up, accidentally messed up his trank.
Yeah,
Because that's what I was
because-
hesitant
because
on
the
on
damage,
next year.
I was.
There was people.
Did I not
there
reset?
was problem about people crossing.
Huh?
There was like one ad at a time that means that only one.
Huh?
Just needs to be way more aggressive.
Why are these on
Just come
CD?
through like bam, 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 bam.
Oh, well.
Like, four
Yeah,
people.
when it say the number, you want to be like bam through.
You stand close to the gate from the start, so you can move through the group. because-
That was actually better though. We actually got somewhere. I like that. We got most of the way
outside
through.
of the wind, it's just for me it's a wasted cooldown. Only the one from the salvation from Archive is worth it so
Yeah,
far.
I reckon we save.
If you will just move 1, maybe 2, or none at all through the gate, and it's just wasted time and cooldowns. So if you are close to your group, just there, so you can move with your group.
So yeah, I think we should save Bloodlust for the last room. Like it does nothing much in
And
this first
apparently
room.
portal works.
What do you mean it works?
Yeah, look,
Can
I
go
can
through.
place the portal.
Their feast.
So, you know, range DPS and healers, you can just chill a little bit, give the melee some space with the fire, and use the portal for first crossing.
And then we get into the last room, then I can pop Battle Potion
yeah.
and Bloodlust. Are we the feast?
Oh yeah, sorry. I think we need to refresh last crossing.
Just keep going. This you can easily do it. Just you just be way more aggressive than we got it.
Are we saving time warp then? Because we're going through real quick.
Yeah, we should be. We can try to save time or.
For the last phase,
I mean,
maybe.
it's not needed in first phase. Like there's no healing to be done.
Yeah,
and then
true.
going through the gate is
Let's
covered by
save time warp
CDs.
Yeah,
About
like if you
the
save time warp to the last
game
room,
four,
like all 20 players,
so
presuming everyone is alive,
shall I
everyone
wait
who is alive in the last
after the
room
wind, because
gets full uptime on
apparently
the
wind
time
will
warp. 'Cause it's
always
like you kill her or the
come
room
pretty much
explodes
that
and you die.
time.
So
Wind is at 30.
MVP.
Like if you know
3K
that your
gold
group is
using my own
next and you
flask
see
'cause I
that
gave
there's
it to
wind
Owie.
coming up on the
champ.
on your timers, then just
Hey,
think,
Hara.
okay, he's probably not going to call it. So
that was good though.
Okay.
A bit of progress there.
Like,
It was
just
nice. The
also-
groups handled the ads and
Okay.
it went well.
Yeah,
To be
sure.
honest.
I just got pushed back.
Wow.
Wait, did you actually go through the port?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
But he got
accidentally.
TP'd back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
I think like 10 wipes. is
Wait,
it?
wait, so does the portal not
Guess.
work? Or is
Maybe
it just
on,
because
maybe on
we were
full,
in
maybe on,
combat?
maybe on full.
It-
Yeah, I'll test it.
It's because they don't want you to go to the last room before you pull the boss, because people were doing that.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Yep, pulling. No time warp here, boys.
La la la.
There's pre-buttons.
Does not bother me at all.
2, 1. Extreme detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated.
Oh man, the rotation's much more calm without Bloodlust, eh? Very
Team one, be
chill.
ready?
Wind tunnel and 2.
Team 1, go.
I mean, they should honestly go sooner than that, I would say. I'm being lazy at my cooldowns here. Because I think I can get away with it.
Team 2.
Too much overlap with the suns, guys. Come on.
But I was second.
Yeah, but for a moment, move up. He's playing now. Nice.
Team 3.
Be more. Come. Be more aggressive.
4.
No one moving.
Nice.
He's been dead for ages.
5.
attack, please, when you can.
6 after winds.
Get out with the
Mega
debuff.
run out.
Ignore pain. Strange potion.
Cheers. Come.
7.
Innovate on our way.
Why did that
8.
not work? I cast my not hit or something.
Use personals.
That was a little bit. Alright, nice. We're actually able to kill them before they do anything.
Alright, you need to move now.
Oh boy.
House downs.
2 more hits.
Beam's coming in.
Get that.
Spread in the middle.
Face her away if you can.
It's too late when it's casting.
Yep.
You can just move more.
What was on the red though?
Keep going.
It's the end. No one's going through to the next chamber, so it's gonna get kind of gnarly. Now we got people dead, so that's
Right,
people to
Lifty,
take
wanna
care
start
of.
treeing?
Basically, the challenge here, right, is to make sure that, well, number one, the easy bit is getting.
Okay, him, Ark.
Oh, the easiest is dead. This could get gnarly.
2.
This could get real gnarly. It's making
Level
sure you've got
up
enough
3.
cooldowns to get through.
There's a barrier down for people not going through.
4.
More people, come.
Lasers.
This could be mad. Oh.
Yeah, I was so fucked.
Revival there.
I forgot that's how they worked. I'm an idiot.
Stun.
Go, more people. 5.
Get up with the debuff.
Nah, we get too many people died.
Where's my frenzy? Oh, you know what it is? It's because my pet isn't coming through. Ah, so the frenzy doesn't apply because my pet gets
Yes,
stuck
if
in
you
the
get the
room with
debuff,
Mother.
really important, you need to move out first, and then a healer is allowed to dispel it.
Can we just assign 1 healer to dispel, please? Because he's just gonna come
Uh,
through, like.
What's
dispel
your
it, are we?
dispel cooldown?
My dispel cooldown is 8 seconds.
Yeah, should be enough.
Aren't they all 8 seconds?
Yeah, all 8
Yes,
seconds.
they are.
Okay, then yeah, Aoi, you do it since you're going
Yes,
through
they
first
are.
group, so it makes sense.
That was
Right, so
better though.
The way I want to,
But of
want
course,
this to work
Team 1 fucked up the stuns
peace up, by the
because
way, during the
it's
laser
like,
phase,
I mean, to be fair,
is
you would
we
expect
get
them to
the
fuck up the
lasers,
stuns
like
because
the-
it's
the,
only the same thing they do at the
vertical
start of the
lasers
fight
first.
every single time is their stuns.
So we want to be.
So how would they have
stacking
any
where that
practice of
hole
the stun
is,
order?
And the boss needs to be
Monk
positioned
mega.
that she faces away from the majority of the group. If you see the boss looking at you, casting the slam, you need to just walk through the boss. Like any it doesn't matter who you are, be close to the boss. So you don't get memed on.
In room 2, I've seen a few people run out after the first laser went out. Remember, there's 2 lasers to dodge.
Yep. The circles appear, the vertical lasers that move through the room come, and then the lasers from the roof start descending at the same
put on
time.
some different
but they
WoW
hit a little
tunes.
later than the actual vertical lasers.
I don't like these tunes though.
But yeah, that's really important that during that time, you are close to the boss and you're ready to not only dodge the lasers, but also
What's
the
this,
fire or the.
This is a freehold,
hammer.
of course.
If the tank made a mistake.
Alright, we got some good tunes in this.
Yeah, don't be a double gay.
Track even so.
For Moto, you die from a melee attack, by the way. You might wanna chill on that.
Yeah, that's because of me.
Stuns for some reason.
Also, to be safe, you can do a range check 10 for the debuff if that happens.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Everyone do a range check 10, or everyone that needs it. That's coming. In the earlier-ish groups, up to 6 maybe.
But yeah, it does seem like killing the. Yeah, I would definitely say. I mean,
how long does
by
that
the
wait
time
last
I
then?
go through in group 5, it's like killing this viral thing is the most important
And
because
if I,
this
for
thing is a
example,
fucking
cast it for
nightmare.
myself, I got 10.5.
There's barely any tanky ones, and then the
That's
remnants you
only
can kick. So I mean, there should be a bazillion
In a raid,
kicks.
when we are
Shouldn't be a
starting
problem.
down
They should die to
team
cleave.
6 and 7 on
Kill the
me, it's really good.
virus.
I can sub everyone now. with Anas.
later. I don't know for the first couple of groups though. Who knows?
And go into the second gate with like 40% mana, so that's really good.
Oh boy. My head is so stuffed up with this cold.
We'll try and cover 4, 5, and roughly 6 with Trank, and then 7, 8, and 9 should be...
Jack, getting into that second...
If you want to cover 3 groups with Trank, I'll use
Getting into that
there.
second... Getting through the second room could be tricky depending on what healing cooldowns we have left. Got nothing to do with me though.
Yeah, we use first...
Nothing to do with me.
I will use with Trank so we can cover 3 groups.
I was gonna say, so actually... Salvation should cover 1, 2, and
like
3.
once we get into that final room, so long as I'd say 15 people are alive, like we could lose like maybe 1 healer and like 3 DPS or something. That'd probably be okay.
To go through quite quickly anyway,
after that, it gets kind of rough.
It's just healing on the other side, which
kind of rough.
The innovate should cover. So once that innovate gets called, we'll probably need to.
Yeah, crit gives parry.
So we can make use of it.
If I flourish my Trank, we got
That's such a nice upgrade for me.
Trank.
Holy hell.
Right, once that goes. Okay, by my dinner's done, I'll be back in a sec.
Like, are people, like, I don't understand, like, the amount of melee we have on the other side, how a cast ever goes through from a DPS ad, because it's the only one you can interrupt. And if we have like 15 interrupts on the other side.
People circling that, so it's...
Yeah, I think what it was good on the.
I love this as well. Like, you know, instead of doing so, like this is just. I noticed this in WoW constantly. I noticed this in HOTS as well. Like when people give each other feedback, they do something like what Soul just did there, which is instead of saying something like, okay, how like in terms of like kicking, how about
yeah, when I was going,
like, do we have a plan for it? How about Ashkina kicks left, Thermodo kicks right, and then like Juicy tries to cover the other kick. Like, can we do that? Is that going to work? Instead of putting forward an idea or something, you're like, what, do we have a kick rotation? Can we work on it? Instead, it's like, I don't get like how you're fucking it up. Like, why are you messing it up? You fucking noobs. It's like,
but yeah, that's not
feedback is always given in this insanely negative way, which instead of like, hey, let's try this, or like, what's the plan? Instead of doing it like even like positively, or even just neutrally, like neutral feedback, it's always negative feedback. It's always like, I don't understand how we can't fucking get this right.
3 master gems for Holps. Because he's using.
And like it's just a really bad time to take up raid leading. It's such a stress, man.
Oh, he was bloody.
But like,
that's why.
Yeah, it's like giving feedback's a skill, and it's tough.
How long are
it's something I keep trying to improve on.
Have everything on all these characters.
Anyway,
I don't know. Roberto didn't say anything, so.
As a streamer, I'm like a professional bitcher, though. That's my job. It's like, did you guys play the Witcher trilogy? I'm the bitcher. My guild uses stunts as interrupts. Yeah, well, of course you can absolutely do that. You go back from having your wisdom teeth removed, so I don't know. Oh, I hope that went well, zombie. I've heard that that's rough.
Waycrest 9.
By the way, people, like,
between healers, you have a quite relaxed technique improve to get atmosphere. That's really good. Yeah, I'm glad that's the case. Like, that was something I was talking with Roberto about. Like, as we were coming closer to Mythic, I was like, "Yo, dude, like, can we do more shot calling with the heals? Like, how does that work? Can we set up more cooldown rotations?" Yeah. So it's been great to see you guys do that. I think that's been really awesome. That like now we have these healing cooldowns established and rotation, and all of us, like, all the healers seem to understand that. They're like, yeah, okay, cool, we can work in our cooldowns here or here. I'll take this bit of burst damage, which is what you want to see. So I think the
yeah, it was better now.
The healers have done a really good job of stepping up. I think the tanks have been doing just fine too. The DPS is a bit dodgy in terms of the organization and stuff there. Anyway.
No. Alright, pulling.
They put you on Oxycontin? I don't know what that is. Sounds fun though.
Then you need to wait a little.
But yeah, I definitely can't raid lead while streaming, so.
Well done, reset, quick.
LOL.
Just reset the boss, please.
How did Roberto die?
What even happened?
Roberto took the gate and went into the immediate purifying flame.
Nice.
Cleansing Purge.
I like wanted to turn my
1.54 million
camera and it was like,
overkill.
"Click." Oh,
That's
fuck.
amazing.
Can
Rip.
someone just quickly do 300 goals times 20? 300 gold times 20?
6,000.
300 gold.
Really? Do you need a calculator for that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You need a
Oh, bless.
300
Oh.
6,000, but-
It's the pre-putts.
Healers are super
pre-put
tight in your
with
guild.
all
Yeah,
that
like I
power
feel like
potions,
tanks
dude.
tend to build up like a really good
It's actually
like
idiotic to pre-pot
repartee together.
with
You know what? I'm gonna
with
be a
potion
boss and do this. Watch
for-
this.
for
Seeing as no one ever did it. I don't think it even
Jewish
matters.
warlock.
But
It makes no sense.
I'm doing
set them as
Rising
tanks.
I think that should be the best one for you.
I'm not sure.
It's a strong painkiller.
Because like
Top
the
10
minute
world healer,
duration
yeah.
is just insane.
Oxycontin addicts often move on to heroin. Wow,
Don't worry,
holy
it's a
shit.
bit further up this time.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to put it there because she wasn't there. Crossfire tells one.
It's good, it's good.
I did the good.
Yeah, it's like one thing is like being a hunter and a rogue is that.
Uh,
Oh yeah, my cooldowns aren't ready. Oh well.
Rip dodge DPS.
Got stung by the STDB.
2, 1.
Rip cooldowns. Actually, I probably did my opener incorrectly then, seeing as I didn't have Aspect of the Wild. Doesn't even fucking matter. It's more about mechanics.
Yes. One. Oh, Mega, okay. Fuck it, we're CRing this.
I'm very actually close to the end here.
Well
I
done.
think Alfred DC.
My bad. No, I just rolled the wrong way.
Oh my god, you guys are the best, you know that?
Thank you.
I just rolled the wrong way for it.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Feels bad.
Why are my abilities not resetting though?
If we have Juicy tank
The fuck?
the boss, is he gonna get hit too hard? Because his what's it called? The movement, whatever cooldown,
that's his
makes it so you don't get moved around by the wind.
Oh
so
boy.
Just deny it. Just click.
Well,
it
I
and
honestly
happens.
think the boss will hit me too hard.
Yeah, Bloody Case. I don't know, I'm a bit scared that like when only Roberto and Juicy are there, he might get slapped in the face really hard.
Why do bad things happen to
think
good
so.
people? That's a good question.
Because Roberto won't have the
My
easiest
trink's
of
on
times
cooldown
healing him
too.
back up, whereas on
There should be backup by the
tank,
time we
it's
feast in
much
full
easier.
time. It's weird how that happens.
Feast. Right. After this poll, we're gonna do a quick break.
Don't stand in any flames. Oh man.
Why would you even stand in two flames to begin with?
Yeah, we're not trying to pad healing
probably.
blocks.
The only way you can actually do the same DPS as a monk is to use karma fully, and then you need to break your entire health bar in a hit.
Yeah, that's fine with like karma, but you know, don't stand in flames.
La da da.
Up
da.
close.
But yeah,
But
it's kind of a
honestly,
downside is that I can't really do any raid leading while streaming because I'm trying to
also
concentrate
one
on
thing,
that, on being somewhat entertaining. I don't know, maybe it would be more
you
entertaining if
can
I
just
did
use
raid
karma
leading
when people
stuff
pass through.
and just
Like,
didn't
you can use
interact
karma on
with the
team
stream.
one, and you'll be
That might be
first of
more
all doing
fun.
the
I don't know.
healers
What do
a
you guys think
favor,
about that?
Second of all, your damage meter still as well.
I don't know.
Because like, how much damage is that when 4 people go through? 100k?
120k.
120k, so yeah, you'll be fine with Touch of Karma, no need to do the flames.
It's a fucked. It's like
Just
30k
karma when I
damage
call to
whenever
the boss.
anyone goes through the gate to the entire raid, undodgeable.
Go flag!
So yeah.
What?
Let's go!
Oh, come on.
Go.
Come on.
There's a giant hole.
Why do you want me to
5,
do the boss?
3, 2, 1. Cleansing protocol activated. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme.
Also, I am kind of laggy when I stream too in WoW. Like, It's just a small bit of MS differential, but it's there. You can see that hurts the raid quite a lot. See those health bars chunk down. This is cheeky. Okay, we just got it with the lag. Whew. A little close.
Get a next stun.
There we go, calling stuns. This is good.
Team 4. 3, sorry. 3.
Get out.
Team 4.
Go down, man, come on. Yeah.
There's no gateway this time going.
Team 5.
I don't have a thing.
Ah, yes.
Alright, everyone got the fucking thing going.
Yup. What happened there?
Rip.
The moto didn't go up the buff, so I had to walk in one target and...
Is this the time to say that we had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interrupts used?
Foggers.
Yo, dudes, DPS is not as important as interrupting.
Okay, with the timer for putting Route 1 through, it's not good. Because it comes in right as the wind comes in most of the time, and that's just kind of hard to heal, because I have to keep moving with Angelic Feather.
Healing is not the problem.
No, right.
It's more the group timing. It would just be a lot easier if we could like have Route 1 go like quicker,
cool.
or have them go after that.
Bam! Break time, boys. Break time. Oh man. Will I make a cup of decaffeinated coffee? Maybe I will. Run and make a coffee. Could be good. Maybe even caffeinated would be a good idea. You know what? I'm actually gonna log out for this too. Save 6 minutes of my flask since I'm paying for it myself. The healers are having issue using every raid CD or defensive, sending 15 people through the duration of. You see, we don't have a Spirit Link totem. Yeah, we have a disc. We don't have a Spirit Link totem. Yeah, I see what you mean though. Like that could be a nice strat. You know what? These pants actually kind of match. You know what? These pants actually kind of match this transmog, don't they? They don't look too bad. We might keep these pants on. I think the actual set pants look pretty good too. Yeah. We don't have a shaman, no, so we can't do Spirit Link. I have heard of the tactic. I mean, this tactic should work totally fine as well. It's like. I don't know, like, our first... Oh, I shouldn't talk about stuff like that. So I will say nothing at this point, but yeah. Actually, these pants are kind of slightly the wrong color. I think we'll switch back to the set pants. But yeah. Problem isn't much the healing's the timing, people not moving quickly. Interrupting the DPS odds needs improvement, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is with the timing. I'm pretty sure that I don't know. I don't know if her abilities are random. I don't think so. I feel like they have a set like rotation of when she does stuff. So I don't know. I would assume that like a Holy Word Salvation on the first group going through would be fine. I don't know about the second group and stuff like that. But yeah, I think getting that second group through is a pretty big deal because that's a lot more AoE DPS. Everything's on set times. Yeah, I figured it probably would be. Yeah, people just need to... Is it possible to recover from missing a kick? Okay, so you got 3 different types of ads. So the DPS ads, the kick is like if you miss a kick, it does the cast. It puts a debuff on the whole raid, which does quite a lot of damage. But I think it is recoverable if like one goes through. But it's pretty rough. You really don't want to miss a kick. Then you have the healer ad, which puts a single target debuff, which has to be dispelled. That one you could let some of them through and just run to the side and dispel it. It's not a big deal. But I'm not sure exactly how fast they even cast stuff because I'm not even in that group, you know? I'm like, as a Beastmaster Hunter, I'm like totally useless in the first group. There's no way I can go through. But yeah, so like if you don't, so you can only interrupt the single target debuff, the healer ad, with its stun, and you can only interrupt the tank ad with stuns as well. So that's what like the stun rotation is for. And then you just kick the DPS ads. It's fairly straightforward. But yeah, this is like my 2 least favorite parts of raiding are number 1, sitting around waiting for strats. Like you spend an awful lot of time waiting between bosses. It's good at least at this point where we're kind of pulling consistently. That's good. And then my other least favorite part is waiting for like other groups to get their strats down. That sucks as well. It's like the Cahoon syndrome, where it's like, oh, it's like you're doing your corridor run like just fine every time, but then like it's like a different group every time fucks it up. You're like, oh, bummer. But yeah, like getting from room number 2 to room number 3 is gonna be harder as well, because room number 2 into room number 3, you've got to contend with like the laser beams, which really reduce the amount of time that you have free to cross over. Like you can kind of just cross from room 1 to room 2 whenever you want. The wind is a bit of a problem, but that's kind of it. Whereas going from room 2 to 3, you've got the wind, but then you also got the lasers. So the timing there could be a little bit harder, and also you then have healing cooldowns on cooldown. They've been used to get into room 2. So I'll just be figuring that stuff out. Which, I mean, does Metamorphosis stun? I feel like it probably does, but I don't actually know. DH meta. Let's see. Metamorphosis. Oh yeah, it's a 3-second stun. Like, they have fucking AoE stuns for days. They have AoE stuns for days to take care of those ads. I should probably say it to them. I assume that they're using meta on pull instead of saving meta for when they go through. Problem is they won't have meta for the second time. But yeah, if they use meta, that's an extra AoE stun and a massive damage increase for killing those ads, which is way more important. I feel like once we get her to room 3, she's just gonna die. So it's literally just being able to kill the ads and CC the ads and whatever to get it through. I don't know. Breaks over. Alright. I was actually just about to come back on. Thanks, Dooch. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Oh my god, it's so itchy. Wait, where am I? The fuck? Whee! I'm a fast boy. Oh, we've got a stun order. Nice.
Like, there's literally no reason we're not. Everyone just, you know, chill. All you gotta focus on is your stun order.
Also, Aoi, you can use your Ring of Peace to bump them out.
Not needed.
No,
Yeah,
but
not
if you see
needed.
them-
It's DPS loss because they're gonna be spread.
Yeah, but I mean, their debuffs are going through, so that means that something is going.
They won't have it for the second time. Well, no, they wouldn't.
You're not trusting each other.
They wouldn't have it.
Yep. Alright, boys.
Well, people should just change talents according to the fight.
I mean, it can be an oh shit button because it's better
Like,
than
I really don't think the DPS matters at all. It's like, honestly, in my opinion, like when it comes to Mythic, it's like you have to be willing to sacrifice some of your personal DPS to like do the mechanics that matter, like killing the ads on time. This is gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult.
Please don't build now.
Like that's what I feel. I see like the initial you guys can't see it,
we
but
need
the
our
initial
buffs and
reaction
buffs,
very hostile
please.
to the idea of losing DPS.
I see a lot of people not reporting.
So that makes me worried for something like Fetid
Alright,
Devourer,
boys.
where actually saving
Full timer?
cooldowns to kill ads is, and therefore sacrificing overall DPS, but actually being able to do the fight is like basically the entire boss fight. So, me so worried about that. Oh well. Oh, I feel like I'm lagging a lot here. What's going on?
After the script one.
Oh boy.
Oh, got hit by the sanitizing strike.
Yeah, that's why. Gotta hear.
Yeah, just wipe it.
Just got pushed back like the last wind pushed me back under it.
A Lamau.
So you miss on like about
I guess
50
just
seconds.
Don't die forehead.
Like you miss about 40, 45 to
Useful
50
info.
seconds CD
With
on
the
meta
wind,
if you save it for
it
killing the
impedes your forward and
ads.
backwards movement, does not
I think it's
impede your
pretty
sideways
worth,
movement. So if you see
but-
there's that strike coming in, and it doesn't cover
At
like
least
the
one
width of
person
the room,
doing it. Oh, we actually had the
then
feast.
just move to the side and
Nice.
dodge it.
Come on, guys, hurry up. The feast's still here.
Are you sure
Actually,
Tiger's
still,
Lost is not better
Oh,
here,
it's
by
gone.
the way?
Do we need another feast, or how many people can get it?
Quite a few. We'll need another.
Most people had it.
Wait, can we reset the boss? Because I wanna do the portal properly.
Just wait for people to grab the food.
You could have waited until. Okay.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I'm surprised that this works at the portal. That is cheeky. It's cheeky as fuck. But yeah, getting from room 2 into room 3 is much more difficult because there's no way to have meta line up for
where'd
that.
I see your flask run out?
Perhaps.
Oh, never mind.
No, I don't think you could. I don't think you could do it. I was gonna say perhaps if one of them used it on pull, but I don't think it's possible. I think it would still be on cooldown by the time we get into room 3.
Wait, what?
'Cause it goes pretty fast.
UI pranking me.
I don't know. I should probably summon my pet, huh? That's very important.
3, 2, 1. Strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Cleansing containment chamber.
Oh, how even? What the fuck?
This is where you pray for a reset. Didn't get one. Makes me cry.
Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Yeah, I still let that grow.
Oh, good. Team 2.
Oh, they've got to deal with beams. That actually makes that quite a lot harder.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, we got a one.
Yeah, the aggro is weird on this one because I get aggro even while he has down it off me, so it's weird.
So, what just happened?
I got aggro and
No,
I
I
went
mean the
through the
lasers.
portal. Ah.
Yeah, you put the buff through the portal.
I don't even get how that's possible because he's well below on DPS as well.
Yep, feast quickly.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's happening.
I think when a certain amount of
Like
people eat
waiting
the
just
feast.
there, not pushing any buttons, and then I just get aggro for
Is
some
it like, can
reason.
only like
I have this bug as well.
30
when I
people
Googled
eat
it,
from the
but
feast
so
or something?
basically there's
Oh,
a
looks like
bug
everyone's got to get
which
some.
lets the off-tank build insane
Nice.
aggro even if you're AFK in the corner. And I tried it, I AFK'd like here where we pull, and I still stole aggro from the main tank doing like 7k DPS or something. And I hadn't participated in the fight, and I haven't found a way to remove the bug for me.
Huh.
So, I mean, depends on how it works for you tanking, but one option might be to switch tanks.
What?
For Rose.
I apologize for if I'm annoying and picking stuff out, but a suggestion for the monks is going Tiger's Lust for the wins, because it's really good.
I guess I'll give it a try. Cheat torpedo is usually working out well.
It seems like the strats are fine now, to be honest. It's just a matter of getting in reps. How many wipes is that? Oh no. You're definitely getting up there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But like I said, I feel like once we get into the third room with most people alive, I think she'll just fall over dead.
I'll do it in a sec.
It's a nice little reset, actually. I think. Yeah, nice. I've got a thing up for.
Just avoid the strike.
Team 2.
Yeah, there's definitely no need for me to burn a defensive on that first group going through. Like, my health goes really low, but we've got so much AoE healing going off, it's not a really problem.
Order, please.
Forward.
Now it's getting a little gnarly.
Well. House stance. We did. Too many deaths. Just go into the fire. Room fire gone.
Actually pulls me out.
Yoink.
So what happened there?
I used my stun, and then immediately after that, I saw another stun from other, like, you know, Komodo.
Why?
Try not
Can
doing that.
can people just fucking trust each other? Like, come on.
Yeah, just trust that there is the stun.
Isn't it possible to also see the
Why the
stuns
fuck can't
of
people just
exorcist
fucking get along?
raid tools?
What the fuck?
Run.
Isn't
Not
it
even close
possible
there,
to,
mate.
for them to show the exorcist raid tools which stuns are in cooldown?
I think there is. There's also the weak aura that I use, which shows interrupts also.
Otherwise, we can work on that. If people use exorcist raid tools and on bots that we actually need an interrupt order to just see who has what
Oh
cooldown
man.
on the stuns, for example, between a DPS.
Just have to trust the people.
Yeah, it's not very difficult.
If it doesn't work, then you can just add a visual element to it to just ensure that people see, oh, yours is on cooldown, I can use mine.
I mean, it's at the end of the day, if like Auri's first, then it's down to Auri to use the stun on the first. Same with Ashkina on second, same with the murder on third, Mega on fourth, uses the fifth. If that interrupt is missed, it's on that person. So don't feel like you have to step up and take their interrupt because you're worried they're gonna miss it. If they miss it, no. If they miss it, it's on them. So don't take other people's interrupts.
So it's kind of hard
Yeah,
to
yeah,
plan
yeah.
if you see someone's stuff.
Another thing is like if you see an interrupt and it's like if the stun is missed, then we know who it is.
What do you mean?
So if you don't take your own and your own isn't taken, then you're basically it's your fault.
Reset, please. Thank you. Oh my god, what is this shit?
How was Tiger's Lust?
I guess.
It lasts the entire time and it's up every time, so it should be pretty much nullifying.
Blood right.
Alright, boys.
Yeah.
Already up the group collected.
Cryptic.
It's always Grip.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Jesus! Just gonna start
Stop alt-tabbing.
timer without him being ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activated. Intersection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Planting containment chamber.
No W reset this time. I cry.
Strike in the middle.
Team 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
2.
I don't like using my W early there, barb shot, but I think it's worth it during Bestial Wrath to have it up more. Pretty sure.
3.
Initiated.
There's a lot of clean corruption casts, to be fair. It's kind of gnarly. I think there are new ones that are spawning in.
Planting containment chamber.
Oh, fuck.
5. Afterwind.
If no combat from that side.
It's gonna go through the side anyway.
What's going on here?
Tank died.
Yeah, Val died.
Why?
Because a group got called when he was on low HP and he died from the AoE explosion.
Rip.
Why was it that low though?
I don't know, he just got chunked and then a group got called and then he died.
Too low.
Unlucky.
If something like that happens again, you can pretty much just send meditation over and
Can you try to
Good to see the stunts work though. Seems like the ads went a lot better. They went really smooth.
Just usually like try to trank when I move through there to catch up all the healing.
Gotta
And
watch out for the
got
tank
stuck in
stuff.
the
Oh, I see. This
whirlwind.
is actually.
But if I don't trank, people will die.
Okay. So 4 after second.
That looks better.
Before like after the
Here we
wind
go.
is gone.
Want to buy Trank while moving back, eh?
Oh
Want
yeah.
to buy revival.
I know someone that wants to buy being able to get agility and tank spec from the feast.
Mega's got fucking tons of damage too. Holy shit.
Just look at the DB and be like, oh shit, I'm not gonna try and
Mega burst.
like coming up in 2 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, people aren't gonna take any damage outside of the people passing through. That is the
I need to remember to
only
use my
damage.
defense.
As long
I
as
mean,
people
I'm never
don't die
dying
from
though.
that, they're alive, they're well, you can
So it
wait
doesn't
some of that
really matter.
And
But
if you're
then-
scared, your healers just have to throw a health zone or
I
just
know.
break some quick defense or whatever.
I should.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be needed because. most
Trying
of
to
those-
think
Yeah,
if
I'm
when's
looking
the
at
best time
people's
for that.
HP when I call out groups, and usually, you know, they stay alive.
But I have to be healed on spot healed on double gay.
I'm so sniffly.
Yeah, people who can hit
Oy,
by
oy,
the
oy.
double gay.
So sniffly.
Don't get hit by the double gay.
Yeah, that's the double gayness.
You've got like 4 seconds to move out. Like,
Just a quick thought, we should probably start using healing potions in the next raid, because it's basically double healthstone.
What is?
Always use them.
Healing potions, yeah. They don't share cooldown anymore.
So far, Soul Snap and Emperor is or Burning Silver.
What did you really say that they don't share cooldown with the other potions?
Yeah, they don't share with hellstones anymore.
Running boys.
I actually think that's a bad change. It's just a fucking money sink. It's a pain in the ass. Much better if they just made them, yeah, share cooldown. It's a nice little reset though. Take that. Oh, tune though.
Where the strike?
Holy Word Salvation is so much healing. That's not gonna be up the second time. I think getting group 1 through into the second room is gonna be real nasty.
3.
Like, it's gonna be tough. Oh, I use so much stagger. Heavy stagger.
4. Five. 6.
I totally wasted Beast Charette there. Doesn't even matter though. Oh, fuck. He spawned way at the back, cheeky
7.
bugger.
Gotta be quick here. 8.
let's go about. Health sensor needed.
Oh shit.
I'm addressing tank.
Lasers. Flames.
Too many got caught.
Can I get? Alright, so Owie's dead.
And we're gonna send Lifford up through first.
Alright, so I'll get first stone.
Before he goes through, he needs to.
When are we going?
After this one.
Okay, Lifty tree now.
You.
Group 1 after
Give me a
1.
little seconds.
Good luck to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that transition hurts. Hard.
Move more.
Alright,
Next
we're
team. 2. Lasers.
Teams in
After
middle.
lasers.
EV vamp if you can.
I totally forgot about that. I'm fine. That was a fuck up though. Oh shit, our kid's very dead.
Rip.
You need to be stacked directly, like behind the boss, everybody, and then you will move when the fires come together, like even further.
The ads didn't get pulled to the flames to the.
So
and
basically
just stagger. Just damage, raw damage.
I usually blink those. And I tried blinking it this time, and
Defensive
apparently
beam,
I
defensive
got
beam,
stuck somewhere,
defensive
so
beam.
I blinked on the spot.
Get fucked.
Just overall damage. Oh, pure
Classic
flame.
mage.
Defensive
Best
beam.
blink ability.
And also,
Defensive
I
beam.
think the blobs cannot be gripped.
Defensive
I
beam.
tried it for fun.
Defensive beam.
Yes, one of them was gripped at some point during the lasers.
Queen corruptions, yeah. Oh well.
The big one, not the one that looked like
That's just
a
practice, to be
shower.
honest.
Oh, that one.
I don't
okay.
mind that.
Blobs.
That's like,
Really
okay.
kind
At least we're getting to the second room and getting to practice
No,
that,
you
so
can
that's good.
you can grip the other one because it doesn't move, so you can move it around.
Check some
Nifty, how
music.
much did you get up on HOTS for the tree there?
Best
like
WoW
little,
music.
very
Let's see what
little.
we got.
Okay.
But that was because either I knew it too late, but like
Try
also
this.
wind. I can try to rejuvenation, but it's still like a small cooldown between every cast. And regrowth is fine, but I need to be able to stand still.
Nice.
So me moving in group 1 there is not
Born
preferable.
ready.
Because once I go through S3, it's wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a matter of, like I was saying, this is why I wasn't happy about people reacting badly to the meta suggestion. It's like, DPS on the boss, not important. So what's important is managing the ads, and then transitioning rooms cleanly, and then obviously just dodging lasers, mechanics, and whatnot. Some of those overlaps are nasty. But yeah, people are freaking out over suggestion to do stuff, which makes no sense.
See, how can I get aggro there? What the fuck?
And one after this here.
It sucks that the aggro is bugged. That's nice timing on that salvation though, that was pretty slick. That was a bad Cobra shot. Oh well.
Nice. 2. Sorry, I was completely asleep there.
It's
Kinda
actually
step
kind
it
of
up
bad.
now.
Oh,
3.
boy.
One clean went through.
I drank under this.
Did you need Mega stun on that, or?
Just go in fire, right?
Yeah, just go in fire. Just reset yourself. I bet I was completely brain farting there.
I'm gonna try to shut him out. Mind.
Nice.
That
I see that walked.
Nah, I don't know why that went through. The stuns were fine, then just like...
Is it gonna be easier if we swap out Lifid with Cryptlick? So we have like Ari, can you do that for that one?
Not sure if we really need to make any swap here. It's more about getting used to the spawn and
No, I wasn't. I was talking about maybe taking Lifid.
Yeah, that's and for me personally it's fine.
Well, Aoi needs to be able to heal that many more people before to send the...
Yeah, but if I start ranking in group
Maybe another
4
free spell.
before we move through, that should cover it.
there's also a repair thing right next to the feast.
That is weird, he just gets aggro.
That should help a lot with the ads as well.
Yeah, let's try that. I'm fine.
So I'm switching Lift It Up with Cryptlick?
Yeah. And Cryptlick is in group 3.
Auto hammer on the skull for repairs.
Okay. Y'all are switched.
This misdirect is gonna change the aggro bug. And so we're just saying in chat, there's some aggro bug.
This time I
The
won't
boss
brain
just
brain
swaps
fart either.
aggro. It's a pain in the fucking ass. Oh, thanks.
I don't even have to go for cigarette breaks anymore, guys.
Nice.
Wow.
I got myself an indoor nicotine stick. Let's go.
You
Vape Nation.
No, it's not a
Vape
vape.
Nation.
It's not a vape. It's just like.
Alright, focus.
Thank you, Hops. I appreciate that. Oh shit, I think I just tried to set my murder of crows on Lift It Up there. A little awkward. This fight is so easy as a hunter, though. Holy shit. Like, oh shit, there's fire there. Well, I could do my full DPS on the move. I don't even care. 0 shits given by this hunter.
Dodge that. 1, go, go.
Oh, that was so close to not getting reset. Or not getting continuation.
Okay, 2 dead.
There it goes.
Or Desu taking it like a main.
Yeah, but what
Yeah,
happened?
how the hell did they die?
He died afterwards.
He must have taken a flame.
Purifying flame.
Yep, he took a flame.
Sanitizing strike.
Continue this because 3 dead.
No.
Run to the next room.
Every portals. We can't fuck.
Monk ass, man.
How the fuck did I survive that, man? Warlock survivability OP, by the way.
Purifying flame.
Yeah, at least we are making savings on the feast.
Not really, because it's not enough for 40 people.
Sanitizing strike. Literally just one shot him.
No, it's 30 people, right?
Basically with the defense.
Exactly.
No, it's time-based apparently now, because everyone just used it.
Just in time.
Yeah, but if it's 40 and everyone uses it once in a mythic group of 20, that equals 40.
Oh, yeah, it's just a cold, a real nasty cold.
Like,
you know, it's nothing serious. But it's just, you know, just that thing you just feel fucking miserable. Vengeful captains. Up to 35 people. Huh?
Everyone was buffed. I don't even. There's no reason in this game.
Maybe they changed it, but they didn't. But they didn't change the tooltip.
For those white efficient feasts, I like it.
So excuse my sniffling. And that is weird how that works though. We're all getting the feast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's check some more dicks. I'm helpful. There's like nothing to do. Like this, the start of this is so easy. It's not until groups start going through that there's any actual difficulty here. Playing with one hand right now, like a boss. Yo, BM, you want to give me one of them sweet resets? No? Okay. That's fine. Better actually get my other hand out. Get it ready.
Next can go.
2.
Man, I'm just not getting any resets at all. This is a bummer. And this music is weird as hell. What is this?
4. After this 5. Go 5.
Come, pet. Come.
6.
Innovate and Eric.
Nice.
Rapture.
Dang. After this 8. And then 9 very, very quickly.
Oh, my pet is going. Oh, that's what's happening. My pet keeps going through to attack her. My pet keeps trying to attack her. Lol, that's hilarious. Bad pet.
Hellstones.
Avoid the strike.
That hit a lot of people. It's not good.
Laser are gonna be soon.
We survived though.
Stay, guys.
I'm actually brain dead. Oh my god. Oh, sorry.
Nice.
Oh,
CR Ari.
With the wind tunnel.
1 after this.
Start trip.
Fucking Arcade's dead as well. That's not good.
We'll try. 2.
I got Trank as well. Together with 3, we can move a lot of people.
Okay.
Ranking now.
3.
Whoa.
Use defensives as you're low. 4 offer beams. Tank that.
No combat rest.
My bad, team. I was just actually brain dead.
I mean, the circles stay there, so, you know, stay in the circles,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Can
That was
we
better.
have
That's
a
a-
couple minute break?
Nope. You had your chance 30 minutes ago.
I'm gonna switch to Holy and try and plan stuff out quick.
Small finger Roberto. I'm not sure, but maybe Trank was it kind of lost on
5-minute break.
first
Alright, well, I'm gonna go
I'm
get
not sure. I
a
didn't
coffee
see
then.
That much healing from it.
You know, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna get a coffee.
Second one got a lot
Back
of
in a bit,
value,
guys.
but I'm not sure about the first one.
Yeah, your first one got 50%. The issue is I can't assign you tree there because you're already 3.
No, that's not a problem. It's just I wanted to know if it just was.
I'd still use it there because it's the whole between the 2 rooms thing.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it.
Just trolling Doge before I go. Right, back in like
If you go Holy,
3
then we
minutes.
have another salvation for the second team 1 and third room.
When are we using the revival, by the way?
Second gate. Last.
Oh, alright,
So,
'cause
when majority of
literally-
people are in room 3.
Because it did like less than 200k healing this time.
What did?
Revival.
Revival.
People died, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, revival's not normally meant to be used there, so that's why. So revival is when the majority of the people are in the 3rd room. Is the final big boost to make sure that we can get groups through and then heroism and killer. Flasks, by the way, is starting to run a little low.
Why don't we revival on the first one then?
Because there's too many cooldowns on the first one to warrant it. You're using salve and trank and an innovate on the first one. There's no reason to be using more than that. Because otherwise you're basically just dumping cooldowns on the first gate, and then you hit the second gate and it's like everything's on cooldown and we have to stay in there till they come off, and we don't have time for that. Cooldowns are longer than we have the time in the room, so
Huh, alright.
trust me, I have Excel spreadsheet. It's very good.
'Cause I think it's approximately 2 minutes and like what 40 seconds you have in a room. 2 minutes,
It's 2
35,
minutes.
40 seconds.
It's 2 minutes.
Weird.
It's in the guide for head. It's 2 minutes per room once Mother has been moved in, because the energy takes 2 minutes to move up rather than 3 minutes like it is in heroic and normal.
Why are we taking a 5-minute break, by the way?
Because Roberto needed to sort
Yeah,
out the cooldowns.
I'm also going to need to get a resummon, by the way, because I need to go change my Azeroth stuff. Okay, Ark, are you there, buddy?
Roberto, it would be worth dropping my Innovate on Aoi. So first I see I'm pretty good on mana.
I'd rather use doges, because then you don't need to waste time calling out for doges when you can just use your own on yourself. It's just a bit easier
I mean,
for you.
so far I didn't feel like I needed it in the 3rd room. I do get like the haste thingy, but
Yeah, but it's just the difference between you needing to call out for doges and you not needing to call out for doges.
if we use in the second room use Aoi's on him, and then use mine in third room on Howie. Would that be worth it, or just keep it as we planned it? Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, I used another second just because I have it. It's not for mana.
I brought the coffee plunger thing with me. I'm so smart. No, Kix, you're so smart.
As far as I saw
plunger,
so far,
so you can just plunge your coffee when
we
it's
all are pretty high
brewed.
on mana. And Aoi can spam the hardest with his renewing.
What did Doge say when I insulted?
Doges if it's needed.
No, sorry, can you repeat?
Right, hold on. Let me still have these panels.
Tunes. Absolute tunes.
Yeah, and especially with this one.
La, la,
Yeah, but like 3 already reduces the cost of my rejuvenation by 50%, and this isn't a lot of fight that is.
I genuinely don't think there's any problems with the rotation. No, I haven't seen any problems now with the strat.
At least not that I see.
Oh, Cauldron,
I
cool.
haven't seen myself.
I haven't seen any problems with the strat. From what I've seen, it was
Where
just
is the Cauldron?
the.
Sorry, can I get another sun and run out?
It was just like a couple of people died to beams and just silly stuff. It's just people dying to silly stuff.
Cauldron's in the back.
I haven't actually seen anything wrong in terms of.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Right, so.
I'm definitely taking a second one this time. Save
yeah,
my money. Haven't seen anything wrong in terms of strats. It's just execution, I think. Or at least I'd want to see a couple more tries of good execution, and then be like, okay, right. So if we do this differently.
But yeah, I can use mine on third room on Aoi. I think we get more value out of it than we used on me.
Well, then save yours. Calls for that.
Excuse me.
Like that's why I put innovate if needed. I mean, that's why I put that on the form.
How did we do in interrupts there? How far did we even get in that run?
I think I need it.
We got pretty far. In terms of interrupts, yeah, it's pretty solid.
I've just seen the weirdest thing.
Pretty solid. I mean, it's acceptable.
Well,
acceptable.
I'm just confused. Terrell, why is your ice lancer use damage?
It's not. Maybe on
Frozen
this goal, but also I have less uptime since I'm in group 3, so glacial spike is not my main damage.
Yeah, those frozen orb resets probably quite a bit. Mo lances.
Yep, frozen orbs ticking gets more ice lance for me. And since
They're black.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm ready.
Jesus, I'm actually just gonna start pulling when you're not ready.
Alright, healers just listen out for my cooldowns. I've got head, so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I can't. What the fuck did I do? What did I do on that pull? I did my. I don't know what I did there. I did my fucking rotation wrong. Fuck, it doesn't matter. Boss DPS, not a problem. But it's just embarrassing. Fucked it up, team. Fucked it up.
First is salvation, is normal.
I'm actually gonna delay this slightly. Oh my god, Pogger resets. Did I just get two resets there in a row? I think I did. I'm not sure. I think I did. I'm not super sure. I think so though. Oh my god, the resets are coming like crazy.
3.
Make 4 quickly go after.
4.
I even want to B-res him. I don't know.
I will come with Rosishkina or save.
Arkeith is dead again.
Arkeith's dead.
6.
I think that's probably a wipe, but I don't need to say it. Oh, they rezzed him? Okay. That's all the B-res is gone.
7. Gotta be quick now.
That's
8.
a little close.
Ark, I want you to hit.
Use personals.
That did get a little close, actually.
Just come through when you can.
Poor Arkeith almost dead there.
Zval's dead in the other room.
Gonna wipe it? No, we're gonna come address.
2 minutes until the next one.
We can't. Rip. Just practice the movement here, boys.
Whoa, both tanks are dead.
Oh, so they are. Ouch.
Yeah, me being in group control works better.
Okay, it's coffee time.
Are you saying you can hold on the intervent until T7 or 8? Seems like a good shot, because in 7 or 8 there's like people staying low for a little longer than for the other groups.
Just white guys or?
Yes. Wait, how the fuck are you alive?
This is killable, guys. Come on.
We're gonna kill it.
You're just wasting time right now.
tanking with him.
Doge's doing the best he can, man.
Holy shit, he was actually tanking. Just die please now, with the lasers. Oh, guess not.
Nerf Yeezys. Amazing.
Well, Arkeith got pushed into a laser warrior, that was a bit...
Arkeith died like twice.
Oh,
Got fucked.
Yeah, Cauldron is still up, by the way.
Purifying Flame.
You
Monka.
need innovate at all at that point? Oh, I need to go.
I'm pushed into a laser, that's unfortunate. Why did Ashkina die to melee from the resistant bacterium? That's
groups, or you guys just can hold on the innervate and just spam innervate
Man.
2 heals on the last screen. Because innervate
Killed by
was
Mother.
necessary there. People, I got innervated, and then people took no damage, and then innervate was over, and then people came through, and I was like, hello?
Yeah.
What's going
So,
on this time?
so the groups need to be really going through on like the timer of the healing cooldowns, because otherwise we are straight up wasting them.
Yeah, we wasted full innervate. I was spamming. There was nothing to heal, and then innervate was over, people came through, I was like, smiley face. That's the only thing I can say. That either we save it or use it. We can save it to save mana, but don't. I'm not worth to innervate at that point. I'm better saving using innervate on the last time we did it. But Lifty were so going so fast through the gates.
Well, I mean, those hellstones are going to be a bit tricky to obtain. Not you click.
Or the food is not obtained.
Ready check. Criplek.
Ready left.
Time to find a replacement.
He's doing this on purpose.
He actually is. I'm just gonna fucking pull.
Just kick him
Nah,
out
just-
from the middle.
because
I mean, straight up bench him, yeah.
Bench him.
Oh, I cast my abilities wrong again. I totally fucked up. Oh my god. I'm starting to sleep. Starting to sleep, boys. I cast Misdirection, but I forgot to precast my thing and get my thing. Oh well. It would be a bad parse, but we're gonna die, so it didn't even matter. Lol.
No, JK.
Nice reset, though. That makes me happy. Oh my god, we're getting beautiful resets here. This is great news.
Oh boy. What does it do?
2.
How?
Three. Four. After this 5.
We're handling that virus well, though. They're doing a great job of that. Dispelling stuff. It's nice to see. Oh, my pet is still trying to attack her. It's not great.
Come, boys.
Bad pet. Bad Zappo.
Innovate, please.
Zappo's such a pain in the ass.
8.
No, better guys.
Yeah. Get up, Mega.
Come through, come.
Hold on.
Can you grip that corruption?
That's good. There's some more ads, right?
We got beams coming soon.
Get the ads, boys. Come on.
Middle one.
Dodge.
Stay.
I'm actually brain dead.
Come on, Tilo.
Tell me when I'm gonna sell.
CR Skina.
After wins, we.
Yep. One after wins.
Want me to 3?
I'll try and south, sorry.
I do see, guys.
Come.
1 through.
It's a
I got
game.
2.
I'll start ranking. Oh, wait, a 5. Fuck.
Alright. Group 2 and 3, go.
Cast strike.
Hold on, guys. Please hold on.
Now.
Come.
4 after lasers. Cast 1 through.
Tank died.
I should have went way more.
Yeah, I think we're Desu lagged out there, and then Ishkina DC'd in the same pull.
I should have been way more.
And, you know, a certain someone may have brain farted, possibly not me though.
Dude, it's
Again.
diarrhea by this part.
Can you kick me
Short.
so I can log in and shit?
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, it's that one. Oh, great.
This is the first time I've had this stupid bug.
Alright, my lovely.
Hey, Blux, what's up, man? How you
get
doing?
The little actually.
He's farts. He's on Ishkina.
The order of gates is going to be Salvation first, followed by the Trank, followed by the Innovate as usual, and then.
How did we all die at the end?
I'll maybe use him if it's needed, but or
Clinging Corruptions. Okay, so that's because Ishkina is dead.
And we're going through first group gates if we need it. The second one is
Got
now
run
going to
over
be
by ads.
I will sail through group first, like we do with the first gate. Following that, you said your Trank was uplift?
Group 2, it was slightly later because you moved slightly later as well.
So was it up for when you go through, or like just a little bit after?
The second group, but then the lasers came in, so it was slightly.
Okay.
But I can let you know like on the second that it's up. But I can also use 3 because 3 is always up, and I can use Trank slightly later.
I just feel like I sit on my way for way too long.
But,
Your PC
but
just
when
crashed?
I am in
That-
3, it wouldn't
That's
matter
bad
if I
news.
Trank because 3 increases my.
That's
heal
not the
by
sort of news I wanted to
50%.
hear. That's
So
not
it
good.
wouldn't be wasted if I do that.
What if you did just tree Trank?
Well, there I didn't, but it is a possibility. It's not wanted because you waste 2 cooldowns for it, but it is a possibility to move people through quickly. Like if it's if I Trank by 3 and we need to Trank, I can do it. It is possible because
Coffee's good though. I got this
I
coffee.
can do it,
If that cheers you up
preferably
very
not,
much,
but
Blukes, I got this
if we need to move
coffee,
people through
and
really
it is
quickly,
delicious.
we can.
This is really nice coffee.
Because I have 3 up when we start moving people through.
And this is a good tune.
A second group, and 3 up is by default because I don't use it anywhere else.
Okay.
We just went onto a different tune.
So for the first one, it's just the same, and then I might. Okay, yeah. So basically, just go
The souls of the
self,
deceased.
Try and innovate for the first gate,
Ah,
and the
that's cool.
second gate, I'll go first with myself. Outside of that, just listen for my calls, and I'll keep track of cooldowns and call stuff out.
Rank should be up like.
Yeah, we'll see when we get there. We'll see as the groups go through, and I'll call it out as needed. Otherwise, I'll look to him.
Yeah.
I just feel like I sit on my.
Yeah, there's
I just
like
feel I sit on my ride for way too long. Either I'm just gonna hold back, but at gate 3 I just get way too greedy because we're not enough people to make full value of the revival. So I just tend to revival some people, then the guy had a debuff, which was like, either was just bad luck or I don't know.
No.
It feels really awkward to use in gate 3.
So your revival was for when most of the groups are through.
Yeah. Okay.
So when it hits like, you know, when like you innovate, when it's like group 7 going through, it's the same for grade 3. When group 7 are going through, your basically revival is like the panic button to make sure the last couple of groups can get through.
Either that or we save it for like 6 or 7 in gate 2, gate 1, right?
Yeah, because we can only use it on one of the 2 gates, so that's why we've got innovate on one of them.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
You might want to go above and weave. It's literally ridiculous.
Ooh. The taste grows on you. I see that. Huh.
And Blackguard combo, boy.
Blackout combo's not that good anymore.
Oh yeah, it's good, dude.
And Dungeons is really nice, but
It was more the 3-second increase
Desi,
duration
so
on
handsome.
stagger. Bob and weave talent for it's just fucking.
It's all about the Iron Skin
bonkers.
room and horses staggered by 3-second kids. Full value. So good.
It's basically like having dampen harm on all the time, which just makes that talent weird.
Yeah, you pretty much only use it for the kick smash.
How much healing is my pet doing anyway? Not much. Bad pet. He did 200k healing actually.
Oh shit, strike coming.
He did. I did more.
Boom, boom.
Oh, they're healing with resounding
You guys
protection.
looking competition, the Crippler can lift it up, or?
He
said in
posted
chat.
that he was getting some cough syrup or something. I'm just being a dick.
yeah, I literally will fucking pull without you being ready. And if you miss only one
Try
pull,
me, motherfucker. Try
if
me.
you miss one pull, you're benched, my dude. We have one too many DPS currently.
Do it.
Ha.
Okay.
You want to use bob and weave always.
I did miss though.
I did the correct opener. Poggers.
Alright, let's worry about this after a pull, please.
Did my abilities properly. I'm amazing at this game. I did the opener that I do every single fight properly. Woohoo! That's the nub kicks that you tune in to watch.
Watch out for strike.
Or Riff Eevee.
Come on, boys.
Dead AF.
2.
You want me to rest Eve?
No.
No, fucker.
3. Oh, res that.
I mean, it's more towards.
Mega, can you not? Don't diffuse magic. Come on, man.
Fuck, so loud.
Yay, fire! Embrace.
Yes, die.
Embrace the flames.
Wait, diffuse magic? Wait.
He spells the spell, man.
Well, the tank was actually dead this time, but I don't know if that one was
Yes.
before or after.
We timed the thing. Either we timed the thing poorly, or it was too low HP from no heal.
To the tank.
Yeah, the tank.
Juicy, yeah, he was on low HP and it got called. And then he died from the people going through the gate.
Yeah, but was it from low healing or was it from bad timing? That's the question.
Not 100% sure because I wasn't paying attention to him because he's not in my room.
Juicy, you might want to go Heartbreaker and Bone Storm. That way, if you ever get low health, just pop Bone Storm and you're basically invincible.
Yeah, Barnstorm is a good idea, but Heartbreak is only worth on +5 target. according to the sites.
Well, you
see
just generate 2 additional runes. Blood Drinker is basically just single target damage.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm also wondering. So.
Yeah, try out Heartbreaker.
Sorry for doing this, by the way. I just want to get the best out of the raid.
Sorry about what? Saying what you think.
Yeah, no, I just keep telling people to
That's
take
fair.
drinks.
That's just
I like
bench
this
prep.
song as well. It's a nice one.
Supposed not to be ashamed of our dicks.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stream detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Beautiful resets. I like when I see those resets.
Close the strike.
Wait.
We good, go. 2 quickly after. Three soon. 3.
That was a little
4.
unlucky for me. In terms of my cooldowns.
Perfect.
One more, and we win.
5, go. After this wind.
Innovate, please.
6.
I could have stunned that. I fucked up. Fuck. I could have stunned that.
Seven.
Keep being stacked, boys. Keep being stacked.
Nice.
8.
We need to go through now, because Freya's gonna die. Go through now.
It's dead.
Alright, that was the worst call out, by the way, because I was at no HP.
I had Soul Stone on you.
Weren't you already? Oh, you got rust. Sorry, my bad.
No, he was at 1% HP. Then...
Shit happens.
Yeah, put a Soul Stone on him.
This is what? Nope.
Beams. Stay in the circles. Stay.
This my bad, I feared.
Yeah, just died to the wind.
Are we continuing? Or
Practice.
No.
We should probably practice now.
Well, keep
no,
going.
not really.
Well, let's do
Can't
it
really,
now.
because we're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like the laser was like perfect right now, so we're chilling. What
Yeah,
happened?
One Storm is actually pretty nice on this.
Oh, she doesn't like Shadow Melt.
Hey, Lamau.
Oops.
Yeah,
Why did he die?
Just let Roberto and body. That's worth it.
Cleansing Purge.
We
Rip.
don't have too much chatter going on with ruling fair going and not going.
Do you think you're going to output more doges, Farrell?
The silence is really good though.
Beam is nice.
Yeah, we really.
Yeah.
Like damage isn't an issue. It's more the just get the ads mechanics right.
DPS is chilling. Like as soon as we get the entire group to.
That's why this is
room
really
3,
depressing. Like
there's
there's
a kill.
nothing for me to do in this there's nothing for me to do in this fight. Like damage is irrelevant. I'm like I can do the mechanics. I'm just, you know, just sitting around.
The question, do we need to wait long before moving people? the last people through from room 1 to 2, or is it just a matter of like?
It's like I can do good DPS, but it's irrelevant. My DPS hasn't been an issue at all. Like I could be doing half the DPS I'm doing, and it wouldn't make a difference to these bulls. It's very sad.
Like basically, if there's
like until we get to room 3 consistently, I'm useless essentially.
The second they finish, because you're not giving your healer time.
Am I gonna do some hots tonight? No, but I'm thinking of doing a big hot stream tomorrow.
On the very first win just ran through, nuked like the raid, and Ark had only sort of just started casting himself, so like give it a second.
Honestly, like if you don't see anyone below 50% HP, you can go through.
Well, I mean, it's more about doing it around the healing cooldowns rather than just going when you look at health bars. So when we have the things like salve going,
I was thinking for HOTS of doing like a new thing,
nicely, and then
like sell out Saturday or sell out Sunday.
Couple of groups.
And then it's just I think I tuned in and saw Trixler doing it today, where it's like anyone that subscribes on that day, I'll like let them choose the hero I play in the next game out of like anything. So basically play Gaslow all Saturday.
It's possible with our healing cooldowns to go through 15.
What, go through 15 people at once?
No.
You need Shaman. You need Srellig. You can't do it without.
You need that spirit totem, boy.
I was like, what's this got to do with me?
You're a 5th healer. Congrats.
Oh, okay. I heard a please no, fuck you.
I mean, all he's gotta do is press that one
Come
button.
on, focus, guys.
This is Poggers. We're doing it. No one's dead. This is amazing.
2.
I'm gonna pop myself heal here, just top myself up a bit. It's been gnarly.
Buddy.
3.
Like,
I've got like no resets at all this pull. This is miserable. Crit's my main stat. 0 resets. Worth that shit, please, Blizzard.
crap, nice.
5-5.
One more, we push in it.
6.
In it. 6 guys, come on.
Go 6.
I'm gonna need a sec.
Come.
7.
Stun that shit. Oh my god, Belfreya's very nearly dead.
We need to go now.
Go, I got thing on.
Take that.
Wait, didn't you have Guardian Angel?
I did, but the room's on fire, so that's what killed us.
He's LOS, right, so you can't rest him, so it's a way.
But yeah, we can't res.
Yeah, you can, but just die.
No, you can't. Your
Like
soul
a
stone
healer.
didn't work. Your soul stone res me in this room and I died instantly.
No, because I pre-soul stoned you before you died, then I
Yeah.
called the group.
And then when I
soul
died,
stoned. Yeah, because you res where the comet. Wait, please. You res where the comet res has been cast.
Oh,
I
You
res
just run
from
back
the
and
other
forth
room.
through this to wipe.
So question.
Do that from the other room because you can't do anything to targets from the other
yeah,
room.
it's line of sight, so...
Arcade, how long does your spell need before actually healing people? Because otherwise people need to wait 1
Cleansing
second at
Purge.
least, so you can cast it before people start moving through, so you can affect them.
No, the timing's good enough.
Salvation.
Oh, they were just too
Salvation's an
slow
instant
coming
15k
through.
heal and then applies the hot renew.
Directly.
And Prayer of Mending, which is the biggest part.
Every
By
single
the way,
person within a 40
this is
yard
a really
radius
easy boss.
Yeah, okay, so it doesn't
Fuck.
need anything.
Betted,
Just
Zakboss,
fun.
and Vectus are all substantially
needs
harder
that
than
to
this.
properly work.
This one's
Yeah,
so
but I
easy in
mean,
comparison to all of these.
doesn't
Not to
need
mention
time
these
exhaust
three.
it for people so
Monka
moving through,
Mega.
because people start moving through, like,
Monka
the
Mega.
moment, Winter's gone.
Gonna
move
need
through
10
it, if
stacks
he
of
needs time to
Reorigination
cast it,
Array.
So it heals
Fuck.
people. They don't get it before they move through. That's my question.
No, you see, that's why it's cast like as they're going through. So like, there's one, maybe two people who don't get it, but most of the time everyone seems to get it.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah. Most of the heal is in the heal over time.
Yeah, okay, because
rather
otherwise
than burst.
we waste healing because people moving through too quickly, but that isn't the case.
Yeah, it's like the burst from it is wasted most of the time, but that's fine because most of the healing of it is in the heal over time. So that's what covers it.
Reset. Beautiful. I'll take that reset, thank you very much. That's a nicely positioned sanitizing strike. Definitely cuts down on risk. And he's dead.
Yep, 0. 2.
Walk way too early stun, my bad. Come.
3.
Oh, one got through.
Yeah, just
Wipe.
what happened
Oh, we
there?
don't have a choice but to
I
wipe.
don't know.
Trying to fire on the ground
Like-
and not getting interrupts of
Purifying
also-
flames.
not acceptable.
Also, I got
I mean,
the debuff on
that's
me,
a
so
bummer.
made me have to move out.
I think that's him
Might
casting
have
Salvation
excludes
and dying because
the
of it.
I wonder why you wouldn't
call that out.
He used Desperate Prayer and everything.
So have you got an interrupt? Wait, you want an interrupt?
That's a
Okay.
bummer.
Okay.
No, my.
I suppose for the point of it, if
Oh,
you
man.
if you do have an interrupt and you get the debuff and you need to move out the group, then
It wasn't his fault that we wiped though.
No,
that was
I didn't get the fuse.
Can someone
group
put
that
down
went
the
through.
repair shits, please?
La
Should have been repairing with all the other
la,
ones.
la,
How many people do
la,
not have the feast?
I do not.
Like 4 people.
Have we got the chat thing to check it? Or?
Yeah, we had like 4 people not having the buff. Rip feast.
5 people. Nope.
Repair people.
What do you mean exactly with this?
So wind happens, fire at the end, and you die to it. Yes. However, the next wind will come from where that fire was. So once the wind ends, you could just have the boss over by where that previous fire was.
I think it
work
makes
like
a bit more
Yeah, they
travel.
alternate. If fire's on left, next wind starts at left.
La la la. This is like the WAD soundtrack thing. It's pretty dope. I like it. I feel like with this boss, it could turn very quick from just wiping at 60% to just insta killing her, and like in a couple of pulls, you know? It could happen so fast. It could happen so fast.
White strike. Yeah, so if Mother goes to the opposite side of the room now, then you
Please be ready and like move in like as well.
2.
It's good so far.
Oh man, people are low. Gonna pop my heal here. Just help out the healers a bit, because you're getting fucked.
3.
Oh, she's gonna slam on the...
Oh.
That's hilarious.
Livid's dead.
Get up,
4.
That's a nice reset. Thank you, game. Thanks, Blizzard. Oh, another nice reset. Thank you, double Blizzard.
Can we get one more group on me and Rick?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
4, go.
But no try.
5.
That was 3 poggers. You see that dodge? You see that dodge, boys? Ooh, that was close at casting. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Still. Better if it doesn't cast, eh? Pro strats from Nubkex. Better if it doesn't cast. Come back, pet.
7.
Pain in the ass. That's so annoying how it does that.
Hurry up. Move to us, 15 seconds.
7 and I need to move really quickly here.
Oh, fuck.
Innovator we go.
No, time's dead.
Oh,
Monk ass, man.
We wipe it?
No
I'm dead anyway.
Now how far can you guys steer that strike?
Oh, boy.
You can't steer it once it's cast, it's set.
Yeah, okay. So I was thinking, every time I'm like trying, can I just get absolutely smashed with some expected?
It's partly on the DPS, the melee DPS, to check when it's coming and see what way the boss is facing and just.
Lazy ass motherfucker.
It's usually bad when a boss looks at you.
And if the boss is gonna turn around suddenly, Valfreya will know in time, so you should be told to move.
I swear to God. Lazy ass motherfucker.
Evie just sitting on the fucking floor again.
This is typically what happens, like half an hour before the end, Evie gets pissed off because you're wiping.
Lazy bum.
Actually wasting everyone's time.
Yeah, can we just kick?
Sadly, you can't.
Oh man. The drama is real.
3, 2, 1. Destroy detected. Neutralize with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated.
I mean, I get being frustrated, but like, I hate when people do like stuff against the team, like not being a team player. I hate that shit. It's like just suck it up and do it. Just be cool. We've had a few things like that crop up from a few different people. It's very annoying. Monk S. I swear to fuck, man.
Next.
2.
Like, come on. It's like, DPS doesn't matter. The only role is to not fuck up mechanics. What the fuck?
4.
At least these stun rotations are nice now.
5.
Yeah, this is Lifty strong.
This is a bit of a mess. Oh boy. Need a fuck ton of ads here.
Pick it up.
Wait, cast one for it?
Just die.
Like, so yes, you see there where like I was calling them out? We're waiting way too long there to start sending groups through. We've got like so many people at high HP, we've got heals out, we've probably still got bits of salve out, like we need to make the most of that.
Yeah, I can't judge that too much. As not a healer.
I mean, it's like, oh, I don't know, it's like, we need to go faster, and then we got overwhelmed by ads.
Do you want to call that out?
I'm not sure about that.
Just use the feast one more try.
I think another thing.
Feast.
that will help a lot is don't finish your cast, just fucking run through the portal if it's
Declining corruptions.
Just run through. There's literally no reason to not be close by and just straight up just run through. Like no one else but the people that are about to go through be near the gate of the next room.
Oh, I got some.
There,
Oh, I got some of the coffee granules. Ah.
no problems.
Because basically like the callouts are where we use our cooldowns, and if you don't go through when you're called, then you're wasting healing basically. And thereby effectively potentially killing a raid or killing yourself.
So when do just quick round. When are you trying? When are you trying to do?
Trank is when group 4 goes through.
Okay.
So Lifty goes through, then he tranks.
No, I drank before.
Liffy, can you give me a heads up when after you trank stuff?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
But I drank before moving through.
Yeah, just say when you're done tranking.
I'm pretty sure the best way to beat this boss would probably be to like invent cloning and then clone like 20 of me. That'd be great. I'd like that. Raid with 20 nubkexes. That'd be fun. A little creepy but fun.
Come on.
Where Desu's dead again. What the fuck, man? I guess his PC is fucked. But seriously though. Like dying in room 1 all the time. This is rough.
Ranking right now.
Yeah, perfect.
Rank down in 1.
See you tomorrow, Blue.
4 and 5, sorry. 4 and 5. Come on.
We have a lot of fucking ads here. This is getting gnarly.
6 and 7.
I stun that.
Fair enough.
Got myself healed.
It's fine.
Where's my pet? Make sure my pet's back.
Come on.
Here we go. Oh, I don't have a stun for this one. This could be bad.
Come.
Okay.
He's spelling. Good. Now we just chop people off.
Nice.
Way better.
Yeah, that's good, alright.
Beams coming in. Pay attention. Middle. Stay in there.
Stay in the circle, boys.
Stay.
It's gonna hurt a lot. Oh.
Get that. He's spelling crossfire. Now. Okay. Dispel. Heal him. Come on. Nice.
You need to start moving people.
I'll starve after this.
After. Wait.
I'll tree with that.
Starving now.
Go, group 1.
Treeing.
Group 2, come.
Okay,
well, Freya.
Okay, top off and then we can do next.
Sun down.
Next group now.
Come.
Arc, use him.
Oh, I'm dead.
It's good info. It's good info.
We got tranking then.
Don't do that, please get out with people. Who was the one dispelling? Come on!
Yeah, that was my fault.
Alright.
Yeah, so the only person dispelling is Owie, unless he calls for someone to dispel if his is on cooldown.
Yeah, that was my fault there.
That's
alright. I heard you yell dispel, and that's all I heard. You're sometimes really hard to discern what you're saying, and I heard dispel, so I dispelled.
Pretty sure I said go up, and you can get dispelled. Could be wrong.
Mega, you can still go diffuse magic by the wind, you just have to pop it before people come through the portal.
Cool powers. Yeah, just be like, group 1, just be ready at the gate.
Yeah, but what if like everybody kinda stacks and not spread all over the room? Then we have less fire on the ground, and then Val has more way to have the rolls and the smash on the ground. But now I see everybody spread all over the room, which is no reason to spread.
Yeah, exactly. Like in room 2, we all stack on the boss's ass.
Yeah, but even first room.
One just meleeing race group.
Oh my god, look at the cooldown for that. That is PogChamp. That's hilarious. No pre-pod, doesn't matter. No resets, Monka. Bad Blizzard, no resets. What's this? I demand a reset.
Oh god.
Rip.
Guess I'll have to turn the slides.
Next group.
Come.
Sorry.
Top the hill, top the tank.
3 group move through now. Come on.
Yeah. Be aggressive.
4 move after.
We can trank.
Rank down.
Come, let's go. Go.
Wait for win, wait for win.
Yeah, trank down.
Trank expires in 2 seconds.
Oh, come on, guys.
Another. Oh.
Like every single time, my interrupts on cooldown. So
Yes,
like,
we
there's a
have so
million
many.
other people.
Are we sitting? Those your beam, right?
Small question, would it be okay if I or Roberto calls out the moving through? No offense out, but I think that will be much clearer than now. Sorry, but you're hard to hear.
I'll take over.
Thank you. Yeah, passionate but hard to understand, and that's not very great combo.
It was good times though. Good times.
Right, so Terrell, should I bring up about the feast? So basically, okay, the only feast we've got now are the ones in the guild.
Let me check out what's up with them.
That was
oh, that was one from the guild band, was it?
yeah, that was the one from the soul donated like a month ago.
Yeah, I donated like I think it was 2 stacks, right? Two and a half
They're all
stacks.
gone now.
How many more pools are we going for?
We might have enough to make some in the guild bank.
Yeah. No, we have some in the guild bank.
Yeah, I got some today.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Should have enough to make a few as well. I can do it after the raid.
Alright, cool. Being a good raid leader. Guild leader. Let's try to figure out with Arceus, because he's dying a lot, so it's like, okay, do we need to delay the groups? That's what I'm wondering, like, do we need to delay the groups? Like, you know, like, 1 second. Like right now, sending them through, and he's like, he wants to cast Salve now? He has to move to the side and cast?
Oh, our this PC is too fucked now. Two, go.
Yeah, self-heal.
Group 3.
Because, yeah, it does overlap.
Starting my trank.
Group 4. Group 5.
Oh boy. There's gonna be a lot of ads in here. Looks like we're okay though.
Wait for wind. Was that an ad?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
I think people are just
Yeah. Yeah, and where does his PC, like, he literally can't react to the fire anymore.
Like his PC actually broke down, like it was in the repair shop and shit.
Rip.
When are you looking to get that back, by the way, Redesu? Have you got a time, or are you still waiting?
Just gonna say, like, one went through, and these are the only 4 people that have interrupted one time.
Yeah, but they are also standing, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, they interrupted more than once.
What?
And I think there's a
stun doesn't count as
there's
interrupt either.
out of line of sight. It doesn't count.
The stun doesn't count as an interrupt. What I'm saying is that we had a lot of single target interrupts, so there's no excuse for it going through.
But went totally fine the first 40 or so tries.
Yeah, but it's just personal responsibility.
Yeah, but I mean, there was no issue the first 40 times, and now people just try it, isn't it?
I'll do a ready check, see if people are willing or able to continue.
For that mega, it's just down for people to be positioned correctly and monitor their frames to know when the wind's coming in.
Mega, your in-cap should work as well as a pseudo interrupt.
Can we get Typhoon?
Okay, can I have
I don't know
like
if
1 minute
Balance Street
back
has
row?
Typhoon. Yeah, Typhoon works.
Yep, same.
Okay,
By the way, Roberto, the callouts were quite good. They was a lot of value out of the cooldowns that we used.
Yeah, Typhoon works too, but it's kind of short-ish range.
I need a real cigarette this time.
The issue with Typhoon is if it pushes them back, right?
Yes.
There's the worry of pushing them back through the gate, and then you guys in that room can't target them, and it's down to us, and that's potentially a cast.
No, not really. They come through. I mean, you don't have to Typhoon them through the gate in the first place.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't use Typhoon because that could happen.
No, you can aim Typhoon.
Yeah, but then you're also pushing
don't
it away
fucking
from
aim
group
it.
AoE.
That's already happening during wind anyway.
But wind doesn't move them, right? It just moves people.
Yes.
Yeah, then
That's
people just need to position correctly and monitor their bigwigs or DBM to see when wind's coming in so they can position properly. They just gotta think.
That would be nice.
You gotta use the brain.
The furthest that we actually got tonight.
You can use Chastity's Arc. I'm not through early enough to warrant me using it. But yes, that is definitely a possibility.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, the drama is real. This is ridiculous. It's just a stupid debate over using these pre-pots. Like, each one is literally 500 gold at the moment. It's such a waste. There's literally no point in using it. So, it's like, basically the way you should use your pots is when you're actually going to kill the boss. You can use the, like, I'm using these prolonged power. They're really cheap.
Oh my god, I'm like, where
but
this?
yeah, it's like, so for example on Mother, it'd be like when you want to start using pots, is like when you're getting into room 3.
Like if
that's
we're
where it
gonna
matters.
have a last pull now or whatever, or just before we all go, can we see if Eevee goes disc and we put down barrier, double darkness, and we use the healing cooldowns? How many people we can actually squeeze through with that in the first go?
Right.
Yeah, it's worth trying it once before we go.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
see.
Let's give it a go.
Better than after this one when we don't have feast.
You need to remember though, darkness is only a 20% chance to avoid the damage. It's not guaranteed to do
Barrier's
anything.
only 35% reduction.
But it's gonna do something. Just see how many people we can actually squeeze. Because if we can get like
about
10 through at the first go, that's gonna help a lot.
And then what about second gate? And even then, like, getting 10 people through, that makes no difference. What's happening here is the interrupts are being fucked up, and beams are being fucked up.
Well,
Like,
that would be
that's-
solved by having just 10 people there, because then it can't be fucked up.
I mean, people could just not fuck it up. Like,
I mean,
that's the point.
It's also fucking up when there's generally about 10 people in there.
Yeah, like, it's not a matter of just having more people in there to do deeps or whatever. It's about people doing their
No,
mechanics.
it's a matter because once we have like 6 or 7 people on the other side, like no cast will go through.
Exactly, like ever.
Are we sure? Because I just had 5 groups through, and we had a cast go through, so I'm severely doubting that.
Yeah, but
I'm saying
that's a one-time.
Generally we have 1, 2, 3, 4 AoE stuns, and we have single target stuns, and we have a lot of interrupts. It should be like good. There's just no way things could go through with that many people. The most important thing is just like if you see it's coming on.
Oh, no, this is so itchy. Did I eat a feast? I did.
Use
Okay.
your
There's my
interrupts.
pet. I do.
I don't even care if you do a third of your DPS.
Oh, my nose.
To use the interrupt.
Oh mein Gott.
Because we're gonna talk about straight, so no big deal.
Fuck.
Yikes.
Did I just click that? Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Go run. We need to go or something because it's gonna add it up. We need to go. Go.
No, it's gonna come in here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, he's right.
Now it's in there, so.
I interrupted it, it's fine.
Right, we got 2 DPS then, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, frankly, we need to bench for Desu. Like, it sucks, but, like, he dies on the fire every time. It's just his PC can't handle it. Like, until he gets a better PC.
Let's give it a go with 2 darknesses and a power barrier. See how many people we can.
Let me switch back then.
There's just no way to.
I mean, we can just go with the 50.
There's no way to do that.
Yeah, Eevee can just go disc.
I already have so much healing though. It's not the
honestly-
healing.
Yeah, like, okay,
It's
so
totally not the healing.
Yeah,
It's
let's
not damage
get one
either.
thing straight. Let's get one thing straight here. Like, this is not a healing issue. This is a mechanical issue. To people saying that we need a 5th healer, like, no.
We don't
stop.
need it, but we could just try it out.
Yeah, I'm switching to disc now, and we'll give this a go. Like, that's fine. But
But then
like
you need
throughout
to
this
fuck-
raid, we've had people going,
half
"Can
back.
we do healers?" It's like, no, no, don't worry. We're using it for barrier. I'm not worrying about traits.
Just, we do not need a 5th healer.
I never said that.
How about
No, I
a
never
healer?
said you did, but others.
I don't think anyone said you need a 50 healer. I just.
Alright, boys. The strat, real quick, is we're gonna group up at the room, or at the the gate, and we're gonna drop a power barrier in the middle of it, and at 2 darknesses, and then we just move through. and just kinda staggered, and just use health stones right as we go through.
It's,
just
it
go
has to
through,
be staggered.
Yep, rallying cry on top of that, easy peasy.
Rallying cry is really
Go
good.
through, about 5 at a time. You
Yep.
can even do it with 4 at a time, just 1, and then 2, 3, and then 4, 6, and then to see how far you can go. It's like getting fucked.
Okay, let's just see.
We need one more.
I'm gonna,
Evie
I'm
didn't
gonna,
change
I'm gonna
the
call
rules.
out the rules.
No,
Maybe
it's fine.
switched.
It's fine.
So when are we going through exactly? Like immediately? Or?
No, when the fire's gone. Okay,
Watch out
drop
for
it,
the
drop it,
strike.
drop it.
Group 1.
Go, go, go.
Dead.
Yeah, let's just wipe it, boys.
Basically, the
One's
people
wise-
survive.
wise
They
building.
The beauty of darkness being only a chance rather than actual.
That's why we
Can
don't,
you see the
we must
healing
not
numbers?
we must not go all at the same time. It must be grouped in stagger with about 3 seconds.
That's one note, by the way. 32.9k healing by Thormoda. You wanna
I didn't realize it counted as healing.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it does.
That is amazing.
Completely zero
actually
over
hilarious.
healing. I think I found 2 new healers. Welcome, boys.
Torberto, amazing.
Okay, so
Right. So you gotta give the healers a chance to actually heal you up.
we all stack on orange, and I'm gonna call out the groups.
Let's just not do this. Just
Yeah, it's,
not
we
worth
tried it
it.
once.
gold.
I'd say we just give it a few more shots, because I
I'm
mean,
not
we're
going
not
to
gonna
join
get
in that,
another
that's just a
real try.
If we
It's
can
not
find
a waste,
some
that's
way,
actually a strat, and people are killing it like this, so it's not a waste.
yeah, if we
Yeah,
can
exactly.
find a way
Shamans.
to, if there's any way we can, like actually, the guide says that you don't necessarily need a shaman. But if we can find a way to top people off fast enough, like we go through like about 4 seconds, between 4 or 5 seconds.
Right, okay, so I'm just going to explain a few things mechanically to people because we don't seem to understand this. The only people who can heal through that gate is any AoE heal, i.e. Divine Hymn and Trank. I believe the Shaman Totems also work. Revival does not, I think. Pretty sure Revival doesn't. And then... It doesn't, no. And then Discipline Priests, if they have atonement on you. If. So, yeah, we can get a bunch of people through and we can have them survive and all that. But what about the healing? Like, saying topping people off, like, we can't target you through that. So either we're just going to burn, like, a bunch of cooldowns to get through Gate 1. Okay, yeah, right, cool, we get, like, 12 people through. Then what? Like, what we're going to do for Gate 2? We're going to wait 3 minutes for all these cooldowns to come back?
What you do is you have 5 people that stay in the first room. So you just have a group of 5 people that stay in the first room until the timer is about to run out, and then they run into the second room, and you wait.
Right.
You wait, and then you get your cooldowns, your healing cooldowns back. Then you go to the third room, and then you just burst the shit out of this.
Yep, it's really easy. That makes sense.
It's said to be the cheese strat. It's the easiest strat to do this boss with. The other one is much harder.
Yeah. Alright, so the plan is the people that stay behind are Valfreya, Roberto, Sol, me, and I want to say Evie, so we have kind of another healing cooldown over there just to top Valfreya off if we have to with the Empiric Embrace.
Yep, you can do 1 heal, 2 DPS, 3 DPS and a tank, or you can do 2 DPS, 2 healers, and a tank.
Let's go with the second one.
That's kind of why I was thinking of Eevee going disc, so we can have the second healer and still have the same amount in the other room.
And everyone must use his personal cooldown when crossing.
Well, when people are crossing up, you need to have your personal cooldown running.
Anyone who doesn't have any form of magic mitigation or cooldown, so just like if we only have a few people, we do have 1 iron bark and stuff like that.
Nah, everyone has some kind of damage reduction.
Because I'm just gonna block it when people go through.
We have a bunch of turtles.
The group fine like this.
Best
like
attempt?
1, 2, 3,
not very far. I think we got to a point where we had like half the group made it into the 3rd room, I think, but then wiped very
and then
quickly.
8 and 9 they stay.
No, like the raid frame.
I think it was about 40-something% on the boss.
3 go when I call them, and group 4 goes when the room is almost full energy.
But like, as far as I'm concerned, like the boss health doesn't matter. It's just like getting into the 3rd room with everyone alive. It's just about it's just about personal responsibility and staying alive, just dodging mechanics, managing the ads. Yeah, that's it.
just keep.
You know. I know, yeah.
Garland, Little Zell.
But like, there's so many mistakes, man. Like, it's been pretty rough. I'll be honest with you. It's been a lot of mistakes in terms of just people dying to mechanics.
Yeah, you're the last one,
stuff.
so maybe keep it up in the last group.
It's rough.
Instead of EV.
EV's not healing though.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this should be fine. I don't know, Roberto, do you feel comfortable with this healing in the 1st room?
Yeah, this is my main.
Cool.
Yeah, it feels.
So
I hate this shit where it's like.
All stack except the 4th group. We're gonna all stack on orange.
There's nothing you can do about people getting hit by lasers or purifying flames or sanitizing strike. It's like, what can you do about that? Nothing. It's just you're fucked.
Oh, you can place it. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna do a countdown. We're gonna do 3, 2, 1. You're gonna put all the things, and group 1 is gonna.
Yeah, that's a good call. Try to do like make sure everyone does the heroic strat perfectly. Yeah.
Placed. Then I'm gonna wait 2 seconds and say group 2. Then I'm gonna wait 2 seconds and say group 3. We all gotta cross at the same time, and you gotta use as soon as the 1st group is going in. You use your different and your hellstone if you're too low. And well, healer, you gotta Roberto can set up the cooldowns for
1st group.
Like,
I don't use defensives on 1st group because my burst and salvation should cover it.
I kind of seriously consider for myself like actually gearing up a melee DPS and then being able to switch between the two. And then just be able to shot call. Like, it'd be great if I could, like, if I geared up my warrior. I could bring my warrior in, and you know, I could then go in one of these 1st groups. I go in like group 2 with my warrior. Go like, they got lots of AoE DPS. No stuns, but AoE deeps. And then be able to shot call stuff a bit better. I mean, like, Hunter's really good for this, but I can't really shot call anything meaningful.
You do realize, I mean, I just switched myself into group 4 because I just can't do damage on ads. And also, what else you can cleave very nicely. So we didn't hear any of this, so.
No, I don't really want to play survival. I don't like survival is the problem. So I just don't like the spec. I think it's really boring.
When you get to the others, like to the 2nd room,
it does have good burst AoE, but I also think BM is better.
In the barrier and darkness on the other side, don't just run all the way through.
Lift it up, you're not going
like
to
survival parse as well, but it's like it's just more valuable, generally speaking, to have more range. I mean, I guess on this fight it doesn't really matter, but it's generally used. Like BM is probably better than survival in most cases, just purely because it is a ranged damage dealer that's ridiculously mobile.
you don't
that's
want to
just
go
so
choose it
useful.
through this way because you don't learn
And
how
like
to do
more
this
range
boss
damage
because
is
you're so
just
dependent
like
on the
necessary for
darkness.
the later fights. Like it's better for.
It's just an idiotic
probably better for Zool,
tactic that's just a
for
waste
soaking
of
the
time.
pools.
We're better off
It's
doing
better
it the
for
normal
Mithrax
way
for
and
sure.
just get its shit done. And
Probably
how
better
it
than
works
for
and not go like,
I
oh,
don't know.
maybe you
No,
can
it's not
pass it
this
through this
strat
way.
that gets us banned.
Okay, but still, it's a waste of time.
Like,
If this
they're
works
not
way
gonna-
better than what we were doing before, then it's a very good use of our time.
They are not gonna change this. Like, this is
No.
still gonna be there when this raid
Yeah,
period is done.
fine, but this is not something you want to rely on. It's
We're using cooldowns and healing it.
It's
Ready up, boys? I want to see how this works.
It's gonna wait a couple of seconds for more to be able
So I'm thinking about my gearing up a warrior again. I do kind of like the warrior.
Alright. You ready? Or do you literally just not want to do it?
I'll give you one go, and after that I'm gone. I'm not gonna do this tactic.
It's cool. Well, like, we're just gonna try it out. So, might as well.
Yeah, the point is, we might get some insight from, like, to the normal tactic from this as well, because it's good to try different things. So we can think about it like that.
Alright.
Do your thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Build up rapture.
Take it, face it away.
Nice.
Rapture's out.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Group 1. Group 2. Group 3.
But it was just dead.
That last one though.
Voice plague hold in here.
This was very close.
It actually was.
And it's you literally you just need to do that twice, and then you're in the third room.
Yep.
So now we wait until.
Roberto's dead, so.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Now we just chill, wait for cooldowns to come back and do it again.
I mean, Akith is dead too, so.
I don't know, Thermoto. I saw a method they did it normally.
Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme.
So basically, what the idea of
Limit
this,
did it this way.
what the idea of this strat is that you get most of the raid in
most
here.
people are doing it this way.
So most of the raid is just like sitting here, chilling, doing nothing, right? So only 5 members of the raid have to deal with any meaningful mechanics, which is
Not yet.
dodging the boss stuff. Like literally, we're in here, nothing happens, right? We're just AFK. Same thing in room 3.
10%, I guess.
Just some people want to start going through.
So we're just piecing out. Like it's super fucking easy.
DPS go through.
Yeah, you guys need to go through.
Go in, go in, go in.
Dissection protocol initiated.
If we just go in a little faster, then that's.
Yeah,
not-
waiting a bit too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, it's.
How is this not a proper strat though? Like, this is an actual strat. We're not cheesing any damage taken, like we are taking the damage.
I think the room was bugged with the wind at some point. That was a bug abuse.
Not really, no, it just came. Like, we just needed to... The timing is actually quite tricky, but once we got that down... so we need to do it... Oh, boy. I guess it's ready to stop anyway now, it's 25 past. We need to do it right as the fire disappears. We kind of need to learn the timing of that. And before the first fire on the ground.
what you can do is you can just stack on purple until the fire comes, and then when the fire comes, you move from purple to orange. That way, all the fire is on purple, so there shouldn't be any fire.
Or that.
Yeah, but
yeah, that's actually a good idea. Oh, we can explore that a little bit later. Easy first try on Talak though.
I don't know. I
yeah, zombie
kind of
zap.
feel
I
like
get
the
you.
strat is like you'll get it easier.
Yeah.
It is an interesting strat.
What the fuck? I just had a giant square around the portal.
Anyway.
What was that?
Wait, did Vordesu just loot the well?
No, he just crafted.
Oh, he crafted. Okay.
I'm gonna send this over to my warrior. There we go. I'm gonna put on that plate helmet that Doge gave me. Thank you, Doge.
Yeah,
Such a gentleman.
You get the sank yourself back. Yeah.
How many?
Look, I'm gonna go put the 2 Fathoms on auction as well.
One-shot hero week on Sunday.
Yeah, we still need to gear up. And since historically on Sunday we had less attendance than on Thursdays, we wanted to do Mythic first on Thursday.
I'm gonna sell that bad boy.
I try to. I'm not gonna make it.
Some days you look at your old logs in room 2.
Gear up my demon hunter.
Yeah.
So bring some utility.
But yeah, so it's literally like you just send most of the raid through in a room 2. Then you can like trickle in the other 5, like the DPS as you go too, until like, and then the healer and the tank go through at the very end. It basically means that most of your raid is in the room. They're just chilling. They've got nothing to do, so they don't have to deal with any mechanics.
I mean, it's a legitimate strat. I don't see what the problem is.
You're just stacking cooldowns.
And yeah, you just chill until your defensive cooldowns are back, like as long as possible.
The cooldowns,
and then you go again, so you just like you miss as many mechanics as possible. Then you bloodlust with everyone alive and burst her in the 3rd room because you got more than enough damage. It's really boring.
We still need some item levels on people. there's a bis thing for me or 2 in there. I just need Azeroth armor, honestly.
Yeah, alright, I am gonna...
I'll be honest.
Man, it's really late.
I need Azeroth armor because my Azeroth pieces are fucking garbage.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a bit of a break, and then I'll probably come back and do some Assassin's Creed before bed. Not a long stream, because I'm kind of sick, but a short idea. I don't know, like, I guess it's kind of stupid, but it doesn't really bother me. Like, it definitely isn't about, like, the fight's already boring as fuck for me. Like, I've literally been just asleep for the last 2 hours doing that boss, so I've got nothing to do.
Oh yeah, but I would like get the stack.
Oh man. Alright guys, I'll be back in maybe like 10 minutes or something. We'll do a little bit of Assassin's Creed before bed. I want to get some Assassin's Creed in today. So see you in a little bit.
Stack in Raid Finder or not.
Alright, so yes, goodbye.